Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can. Hope you've had a great day. Hope you enjoyed the Tour de France today. What did you make of that time trial? Amazing time trial, won by Remco Evenepoel at the Tour de France today. Anyway, I'm looking forward very much to this stream. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. Sander Prinz and Riki. Thanks for the follows over on Twitch. Almost at 700 followers over there now. So if you're not following on Twitch, I would appreciate it, guys. And welcome in on YouTube too. Max, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Lauren, I missed you too. I missed you guys too. Thanks for confirming you can hear me as well. Yeah, it's been a few weeks without a video really on YouTube, especially without any PCM, so I thought we better dive back in today. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this very, very much. Cheers, Max. Glad you can hear me okay as well. Nico says, Poggy doesn't need a team unless AI becomes smarter in PCM. Well, the thing is, today, Nico, I'm taking control of a team. I'm taking control of a team to try and beat Tadej Pogacar at the Tour de France. Let's see if it's possible. Let's see if it's possible. You guys will know I've done a few experiments on my YouTube channel before where I've put Pogacar without a team. I've put him on the worst team, I think last year as well. And the AI don't really take advantage of it. So today, I'm going to try and take advantage of it. And hopefully you guys can help me do that. Oh, Max, as a German, I'm heartbroken. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm really... it was sad to see, wasn't it? Sad to see Florian Lipovitz crash out of the Tour de France today. Yeah, I expected a really good final week from Lippo as well. So yeah, that was a real shame. But leave your takes for the time trial in the comments, guys. Let me know what you thought. Welcome in, Aiden. Hope you've had a great day as well. Of course, Remco winning today's time trial. Not much changes in the white jersey, Del Toro and Sexas. 20 seconds between them right now. It's turning into such a good battle. Right, as you guys know, I'm a bit of a streaming noob, so I just need to make sure everything is working as I hoped. Make sure the notifications are sent out. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. Rika, I had a Wout van Aert flashback with the Lippo fool. Yeah, of course, Wout crashed out of the Tour de France. That was a few years ago now, right? One of his first Tour de France, maybe his debut tour. And he had a horrible crash in the time trial. And Lipovitz today, the initial fall didn't look terrible, although I think he did break his collarbone there. It was when he slid to the other side of the road and hit his head on the concrete. Thank God for helmets, because that could have been a horrid crash for Lipovitz. Yeah, I'm gutted. I'm gutted because he was such a good card to play in the final week of this Tour de France for Red Bull, you know. Yeah, I just think without him involved, it's going to be a less exciting final week now. Max, last stream you remember must have been PCM 21 or 22, some career mode, and you rode RVV and Roubaix with Ganna as captain. Could that have been T-Mobile Bianchi? I think I signed Ganna for the final year of that save. I had Nibali on that team. Who else did we have? We had a really cool team at T-Mobile Bianchi. Maybe you're thinking of that one. We had Giacomo Nizzolo as our sprinter. Core. What a throwback that is, Max. And yeah, since that time, since streaming 5 years ago, I've done 2 streams, and they were in the last week watching the Tour de France. So yeah, streaming noob alert, but today we're going to have some fun. So let's try and set this up. Let's try and set this up. I cannot wait to get into this race. Little water break. Cheers all. Hope you've got your water as well. Remember to stay hydrated. Oh, the light has just gone off. So give me one moment. I'm just going to fix this light, and I shall be back in a moment. Ahora sí. Perfect. Is this coming as a video, Mandalorian? Hopefully, that should be the plan. I'm planning to stream it today and maybe over the next few days as well. And then I'm going to release a video, hopefully, with this cut down as well. That's the plan. That's kind of how I'm thinking this could go moving forward. A lot more streaming and then cut down episodes into shorter videos on YouTube. So let's see. Ryan, I'm awaiting news on Lippo. Obviously, all injuries are sad, but he was on the best form. He was on really great form. And yeah, like you say, I think it's a broken collarbone, Florian. Yeah, such a shame for Lipovitz and a shame for the race as well. Really is. I was so sad to see that today, honestly. Okay. So today, what we're doing today is we are putting Tadej Pogacar on Caja Rural, on the worst team at the Tour de France. And I'm going to take control of Tadej Pogacar's former team, UAE Team Emirates, with Isaac Del Toro. And our goal, of course, is to try and beat Tadej Pogacar and stop him winning the Tour de France, because this guy's unreal. So let's dive in. Max with the subscription. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Prime subs still work indeed. Appreciate you, Max. Shout out to you. Hopefully the notification popped up. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's set up this race. And you guys can see today exactly what I have set up and how I set up my races. So we're going to go World DB. Now, also, I've edited a few rider attributes. So I'll dive into that on the start list. On the start list screen. Sigma, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thanks for diving in, guys. Appreciate you joining today. World DB 2026. Here we go. Extreme difficulty, of course. Right. How should we name this race? Is Poggy beatable? Let's just go that. Is Poggy beatable? Now, these are my settings I've been using on PCM 26 so far. I haven't played much PCM 26, as you've just asked that. Valdemar, when is Johannes in career mode? I've obviously not done too much PCM 26 videos. I've recorded the next episode, so hopefully it will be soon. Pay to lose as well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Pay to lose. Shout out to Pay to Lose, guys, who is he's the chief. He's the chief of the World DB. So I'm sure a lot of you use the World DB in your saves, and Pay to Lose is in charge. So he's the guy we need to thank, because I'm using the World DB today. So welcome in, Pay to Lose. Hope you're good. Ryan wants a Molinar stat buff. Well, I've edited some of the stats. I'm not sure I edited Molinar. He was only in for a few stages, so let's see. Anyway, frequency of falls 1.5 and punctures as well 1.5. We love to see that. I've also turned the sliders up to this. I'm not sure what sliders you guys have been playing at, but I think we'll go with this. Maybe 1.5 on terrain. I think that's good. 1.5 on terrain, 0.8 on stamina resistance. Also freshness down a bit. Yeah. Freshness down, and here are our settings. Let's lock it in. There we go. I'm also good. Thank you, Pay to Lose. It's been a good day. It's been a good day for me. Well, Rika, that's an interesting one. Do I think Pogacar could have won the stage 15 sprint? You know, I think he could have, but I think he wasn't confident. And did he gift it to Remco? That's the question. I think it was a partial gift. It was a partial gift, because there is no way Poggy was 110% sprinting for the win. No way. But I think he thought, oh my word, Remco is strong here. I might not come round him. Jonas crashed earlier. I maybe don't want to win this stage and do a big celebration. So he just cruised in protecting yellow. And clearly he'd been working for Del Toro. So I say partial gift. Partial gift for Remco by Pogacar. Not a gift today though. Remco, unbelievable today. What do you guys think about that sprint on stage 15? PP Monster, welcome in. Will you do a video on how to add World DB? Yes, I can do that, but you can also look on the World DB Discord. Yeah, Ryan, I'm glad those settings have worked for you. And hopefully they work for us today because we have the Tour de France starting in Barcelona. I was at the first 2 stages in real life. Feels like a lifetime ago now. The final week we're in for in real life as well looks absolutely crazy. Alpe d'Huez, Galibier. It's a really fun route this year, I think. And in the first week of this race, we have the team time trial where hopefully Pogacar's going to lose time in this playthrough. Then we have a few mountain days and of course stage 6 with the Tourmalet. Pogacar gained about 3 minutes on this stage. Hopefully he doesn't do that in this playthrough. Let's see. Florian, yes, I will stream some other watch-alongs. I have my brother coming to stay with me for the next few days, so maybe not, or maybe we'll do one together. But yeah, definitely this weekend I think we'll do at least one of the Alpe d'Huez stages. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the watch-alongs. If you have any suggestions for improvements, just let me know, as always. Anyway, Tour de France starting in Barcelona. Let's dive in, shall we? And here we go. Sorting the teams by evaluation. UAE Team Emirates, for once in PCM, are not in first place. Instead, we have Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, Lipovic, who crashed out today, and Remco Evenepoel as their leader, who I have increased his stats a little bit. All around the board, really, including mountain stats. So Remco, maybe the rider to beat in this save with Pogacar. With Tadej Pogacar on Caja Rural. There he is. There is Tadej Pogacar on Caja Rural. How about that? What an insane sight that is. Even in the loading screen. This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm double parked, by the way, guys. I have my cup of tea. As a proud Brit. 9 p.m. Time for the 7th cup of tea of the day. And we also have a little bit of water as well. Anyway, because Tadej Pogacar for Caja Rural, there he is. These are his teammates. These are Tadej Pogacar's teammates. Jose Felix Parra, Seb Berwick in the mountains. He has Fernando Gaviria to help him on the flat sections, maybe. Maybe Pogacar is going to lead out Gaviria in this race. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. There's Alex Molinar. I think I did maybe increase him a tiny bit. Not sure. For those of you who are asking. Well, Aiden, who did I replace on Caja Rural? That's a great question. I basically replaced Tadej Pogacar with Caja Rural's best rider, Abel Boulderstone, who is now riding for UAE Team Emirates. So we've done a switch. Abel Boulderstone is going to ride for UAE. He's swapped in for Tadej Pogacar, who replaces him for the Spanish team. Oh my God. Ridiculous stuff. Anyway, there's Pogacar for Caja Rural. And I am taking control of UAE Team Emirates today. So our GC leader and the man we want to win the yellow jersey is Isaac Del Toro. That's the goal. Can I beat Tadej Pogacar with his team? With Tadej's team, we have exactly the same start list for Mish, Wellens, Yates, also Pollitt, McNulty and Groschartner, all who have been so good at this race so far, with Abel Boulderstone here too, a decent climber to be fair, and they are all working for Isaac Del Toro to try and win this man the yellow jersey. That's the plan. Emre the lad, welcome in my man, welcome in Emre. Hope you're doing great, buddy. Hope the move's gone well. Great to see you in here. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Waterman Wouts. Hope you had a great day, my man. Imagine when Poggy goes yellow and Caja controls. Well, Nico, hopefully Tadej Pogacar will not be in the yellow jersey today. That's the plan. Because the race starts with a team time trial. So he should lose upwards of 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes on stage 1 of this race. Anyway, like I said, I have changed the attributes of a few of the GC riders. Jonas Vingegaard is here. Here's what I have for Jonas. A little bit of a downgrade, really. He's still easily the second best climber in the race, but I lowered his flat a little and a few of his secondaries as well. Anyway, Jonas, probably the favourite for this race now. Without Tadej Pogacar riding for UAE, maybe. The other favourites, of course, Florian Lipovic and Remco Evenepoel, who is going to be so strong in this save. 82 stamina, 78 mountain, 84 time trial, all with that 83 flat. I've also increased his resistance, recovery as well. This man, no, Vingegaard's not the favourite. Remco's the favourite. I'm going to say it right now. We also have Matthias Skjelmos, who had a great TT today. He's had a little buff in the time trial and a few other areas too. And Juan Ayuso, terrible time trial today. But maybe he could play for a top 5. Little Trek also with a duo leadership strategy. And then, of course, Paul Success, the French young boy, the man who all the pressure's on him to win France's first Tour de France in 40 years? Anyway, here's his attributes, and he could even win this race already. He's that good here in PCM. Messi Hedge, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you've had a great day. Yeah, Emre, I'm sure it's been busy, buddy. I'm sure it's been busy, but I hope it's all going well. Glad to see you in here today. Yes, Waterman Wouts, I did see the Lipovitz crash today. Absolutely savage. Horrible to see. When will I start a career mode on PCM 26? Well, that's a good question. And like I alluded to in a few streams last week, I want to do a video talking about the state of PCM 26. So that's coming probably later this week. And I'm going to do that before jumping into any other career modes or long-term saves in PCM. Who you have winning the stage tomorrow, James? I reckon Mads Pedersen, right? I think he needs the green jersey points. I think he'll maybe attack the breakaway. I've got Pedersen. And Waterman Wouts, I am taking control today of Isaac Del Toro and UAE Team Emirates. We have Abel Boulderstone on our team, and he's been replaced at Caja Rural by the one and only Tadej Pogacar. So we've put Tadej Pogacar on the worst team at the Tour de France. Can I now beat him with Tadej's team? That's the goal today. Anyway, just to show you a few other stat changes, I think Valentin Parapantra, I've changed almost every rider based on how they've been going. Van Wilder had a little downgrade. There's Tobias Johannesson. Just thought I'd show you guys this before kicking off. Ben Healy, pretty hefty downgrade as well. He was top 10 at last year's Tour de France, which is crazy to think right now. Obviously, Lulu, the worst rider for Tudor. That is sad to see. Yeah, when I went to Barcelona and I saw stage 2, Lulu was dropped so early and he was instantly in the Gruppetto as soon as he hit the final circuit. And like a few years ago, Lulu could have won that stage. So kind of sad to see. Lenny Martinez having a great Tour de France as well. Definitely a chance of a top 10 here. Also, Tom Pidcock. I've reduced his climbing a little bit, upped his time trial. He's been really impressive for me at this Tour de France. Great to see. And there is Arnaud Delis. 63 recovery. Is that too high? It might be, honestly. It might be. Hey, Lulu. Lulu, forever a legend, Max. We know that. Lulu, forever a legend. Forever one of my favourite riders. But sadly, I hate to break it to you, he's washed. Any other changes? I think Cantor, little upgrade. Also, Pablo Castrillo riding well. Keanu Brooks probably not got the secondaries for a top 10 at this race. Yeah, that's about it. Jordan Jegat riding to a top 10 in real life as well. Alongside actually Yanis Wassard, who's had a really good Tour de France. I've given him, I think, +2 in mountain and some other areas as well. Flanker, hey man, hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. Max, sadly, all riders I like are washed. I know the feeling. My favourite riders when I started really getting into cycling were Julian Alaphilippe, Bauke Mollema, and Peter Sagan. And one of them has retired and 2 of them are completely washed. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough out here. It's tough. Picnic, by the way, the worst team in the race, according to PCM. Anyway, let's dive in. Isaac Del Toro, can we win Mexico, the yellow jersey? And can we find a way to beat Tadej Pogacar? Let's go. Let's go, shall we? Starting with the stage 1 time trial here in Barcelona. Now, who are the favourites for this race? We are still the 3rd favourite And interestingly, no Caja Rural on this favorite screen, which I love to see. Philo, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a great day. Hopefully everything with the stream as well looks good, guys. If anything looks off, which it very well might do, please let me know and I can try and fix it, because it's very likely something will be broken at some point. Anyway, Visma won this stage in real life. Netcompany Ineos, though, are the favourites according to PCM, with obviously Ganna and Tarling in their ranks. Let's actually, can I see our time trialing team? So McNulty, our best time trialist, but we have lots of good riders here. Abel Boulderstone, the newest recruit, is going to be our weakest riders today. I think we'll be saying that a lot at this race. Poor Abel Boulderstone. Can I look at Caja Rural somehow? I think I screwed up. I wanted to see their... Maybe we can do it here. Their time trialists. Okay, we can't see. We'll have a look in race. There is Caja Rural with Tadej Pogacar under their team name. It's gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. Let's just check the settings and everything's okay here before we dive in. Of course, playing on extreme difficulty. We'll play on standard extreme. We have to play on extreme difficulty. And one more look at our sliders. There they are if you want to have a look. Hey, Steph. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome into the stream, and welcome as well, Atushima. Welcome in. Anyway, it's time to dive into stage 1 of the Tour de France, a team time trial. How much time can we put into Tadej Pogacar? Let's go. Let's dive in. Do with Vingegaard in Picnic. Well, I was thinking I might even do a stream on the TDF game, trying to win the Tour de France with Vingegaard. Let's see. Follow along if you want to see that, because I've been enjoying the TDF game this year. You know, a lot more than previous years. So it's a little while till we get underway. I'm going to put this ×1. Stuyven has a good chance tomorrow, James. I think really good chance, but I think the favourite for me is Pedersen. I think he really wants the green jersey points, trying to kill off that jersey. As there he is in game, Mads Pedersen. Rupin, welcome in. You think Poggy's still going to win? Well, I'm going to prove you wrong. Hope you're having a great day. Gustav, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream today. As here we are back in sunny Barcelona. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do want to see Caja Rural off the start line. Where are they? Uno X, next off the start line. Guys, let me know in the chat, what time do you think we should try and put into Poggy today? If I put 1 minute 30 into Pogacar here on stage 1, I'll be happy. What do you guys think? I think 1 minute 30 on Pogacar in this team time trial would be a really good start. Rupin, on-screen celebration. To be honest, it's been so long since I streamed, I'm not sure what I should be doing. I'll tell you what, I'll do a big celebration if we win this stage. Yeah, Crack. The reason I put Pogacar on Caja Rural is because, according to PCM, they are the worst team. So that's why I did it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be so fun. This is so fun to see. I do need to change the scene. I think we've got one here. Hopefully that should look okay. This is the in-race scene. So if I forget to do this, hit me up when I jump into a stage. Rupin, I'll give you your celebration when we win this stage. Come on. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, says Masai Hej. 2 minutes on Pogacar. That would be great. If we can put 2 minutes into Pogacar today, that would be so good. Hey, here we go. Fila, currently in my 12th year of an only African career, and Poggy's still best rider in the world. In your 12th season? How old is the man? That's insane. Well, let's have a look, because there he is. There is Tadej Pogacar with his new teammates, Otruba, Molinar, Oldani, Berwick, Nicolau Parra, and Fernando Gaviria. When Fernando Gaviria won the yellow jersey 10 years ago, he didn't know he was going to be working for the future GOAT Tadej Pogacar in 2026. And here he is. And here he is. There is Tadej Pogacar starting his time trial for Caja Rural. Here they go. Can Poggy win the yellow jersey for his new team? Well, the journey gets underway right now. There goes Tadej Pogacar riding away. And his teammates have 72 time trial, 69. Okay, Otruba is going to be the only rider with above 70 time trial. This is ridiculous. Gaviria is going to be dropped instantly, 61 time trial. Pogacar's just going to have to do the entire time trial himself. This is too good. This is too good. Anyway, there are Caja Rural, all following Tadej Pogacar, their supreme leader. AKA Port, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Welcome in. Poggy is literally doing it himself. Rupin, you're right. Finally, Tadej Pogacar comes off the front. And look at that. He slots into second wheel. Everyone else is literally not doing anything in this time trial. It's Otruba and Pogacar. That is so funny. That is so funny. Anyway, sadly, we can't focus on that because we are now about to get underway. Let's set this up, shall we? I kind of just want to watch Tadej Pogacar do his time trial rather than doing our own. Anyway, let's do this. Now, I'm not going to claim to be very good at team time trials in PCM. But we have such a good team for this route. Oh my word. Del Toro, just do a tiny little pull. Tiny little pull. Boulderstone actually not on a bad day. So I'm going to put him again on a pretty short pull. He's got, look at this. Abel Boulderstone. He's come in to replace Tadej Pogacar. And he's turning into Tadej Pogacar. He's on a +3 day. Or is that a +5 day? He's got 79 mountains, 72 flats, 74 time trial. Apple Boulderstone, maybe we should be winning the race with him. AKA Port, thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Welcome into the stream today. Okay, Adam Yates, he can do a fairly short pull, but to be honest, everyone in this team is pretty equally good at time trials. So I think I want to take my time over this because I want to get it right. We can put so much time into Pogacar today. This is going to be crucial for our race today. So I just want to double check. So Wellens has 77 time trial. Okay. So Wellens can just do a few more seconds. I'm going to try and set this up and then we'll just kind of let it run without doing too much afterwards. Vermeersch, you can do a slightly bigger pull on the flat. Again, Del Toro, very short pull. Boulderstone will have to watch out for him because I think he's going to be quite weak even on this massive plus day. But we have such a good team for this stage. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Apple Cop, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hello as well, Alan Marker Jensen. Put Boulderstone on final top 10. It will be crazy. Gregario, maybe we'll have to do that, you know. Maybe we'll have to do that. Let's go. Come on. I think we're set up here. Tadej Pogacar is already halfway through this team time trial, and away go UAE Team Emirates right now. Here we go. Brandon McNulty on the front, and I'm going to try and watch this very, very carefully indeed. Maybe we can go to 88 effort. Oh, this is going to be really tricky to manage, but I really want to do a good time here today. Del Toro, really short pull on the front just because you're a GC leader. And everything going okay so far. Abel Boulderstone, you know what? You sit on the back. You sit on the back, buddy. You're going to be pretty cooked here. Okay, good start. Good start. This is looking okay so far. Where is Pogacar at the first split, by the way? Caja Rural are 59 seconds down on Red Bull at the first split. Oh my words. This could really be happening here today. Anyway, here we come into the first split almost. We have a right and then a left. Let's just pause it. Let's just pause it before getting to the first split. I do want to see where Tadej Pogacar is. There's Gaviria. He's been dropped. And look at Caja Rural. They're all over the roads. And Pogacar's gone clear. He's dropped them all. Let's watch him come in. Here come Caja Rural, Berwick here, Molinar, and Pogacar has gone clear by himself. Where does he finish at the line? He's going to be 1 minute 5 down on Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. Oh my word, guys. And at the first checkpoint, we are 3rd place on 8 seconds. You know what? This is going pretty well so far. I'm happy with this. Big turn now by Nils Pollitt. He can even go 89 right now on this flatter section. Come on, Nils. Smash it. Come on. We said 1 minute 30 would be good, but you know what? Even more would be even better. Let's go maybe for 2 minutes here on Tadej Pogacar. Yates up to 90 now on this section. McNulty as well. Here we go. Brandon McNulty can go 25 seconds now. He's going to go 92 into this descent. It's all about leading out. Isaac Del Toro right now. Come on. Let's go. Right, I'm just going to pause it into the finish. And I'm going to put Del Toro now. 99 effort. McNulty, you can sit up, buddy. This is perfect. This has been a perfect time trial. There's Isaac Del Toro flying to the line. And we are 3rd place on 18 seconds. So you know what? I think we put about 1 minute into Tadej Pogacar. 1 minute into Tadej Pogacar in this team time trial. I was maybe a little conservative there. And it's not the best result in the world. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Pogacar already. He's miles behind. He's miles behind. Only 1 minute. You're right, Rupin. We hope for more there. Anyway, here's Visma, and Jonas Vingegaard dropped by his teammates. Jorgensen going clear, Vingegaard getting dropped. Visma all over the shop here, not protecting their leader. Astana, we don't care about them. And where is the magic man? There he is, Paul Sexas, the French star. Here he comes. Let's see where he goes. Bow Sasha, welcome in. Hope you've had a great day. GC Boulderstone, make it happen. Ryan, hey, we might have to do it. If Boulderstone hits some good form in the mountains, I'm going for a top 10 with that man. That's for sure. Anyway, here goes Paul Sexas across the line. And Paul Sexas, 49 seconds down. So we put some good time into him. Okay, Keanu Brooks actually following his time trial teammates in this one. That's a miracle. And he goes 6th place. EF are next. Then we have Ineos. Ineos could still win this time trial. Vorkaland dropped. Godon dropped. Ganna dropped as well. We have Aronsman, Foss and Tarling. I think Ineos are going to win this. I think Ineos are going to win this. Let's find out. It's Tarling, it's Aronsman, and it's Tobias Foss ahead. But here comes Josh Tarling going for the yellow jersey. Can they beat Red Bull? No, they cannot. 9 seconds down. And I think, nope, still Pidcock to go. But Red Bull are going to win this opening time trial. Let's see Pidcock across the line. This is so funny. This is so funny. I can't believe we're doing this. Where does Pidcock go? Is he going into the yellow jersey? Of course he's not. But he, like all the other GC riders, has beaten Tadej Pogacar. Gregario de Luxo. By the way, Gregario de Luxo is luxury domestique in Portuguese. Yeah, Gregario. Gregario. I know that word in cycling. But I'll call you Gregario. Why not? Yeah, Gregario Deluxe. Definitely Pogacar could do with you. But one man who doesn't need you is Remco Evenepoel. Straight into the yellow jersey at this Tour de France. There you have it. There you have it indeed. Remco Evenepoel in the yellow jersey. Just let the podium run so I can use that on the YouTube video. There we go. Orphean, hello, welcome in. Hopefully this will be fun. Hopefully this will be fun because we're trying to beat Tadej Pogacar at the Tour de France. And after stage 1, Remco Evenepoel is in the yellow jersey. And literally every other GC rider, there's Ayuso, there's Skjelmos, there's our very own Isaac Del Toro, right behind Jonas Vingegaard, who was dropped by Jorgensen, by the way. We're all within 20 seconds of Remco Evenepoel. We scroll further down, the likes of Carapaz, Tom Pidcock here, Paul Sexas, 49 seconds down. Not a good time for him. But all of those riders have beaten a certain Mr. Tadej Pogacar, 75th place for Caja Rural on 1 minute 20. Okay, Tadej, it's not going to be easy. He thought this was going to be easy, but it's not going to be easy, mate. 1 minute 20. By the way, where were his teammates? Okay, not too far behind in the end, but that's so funny. He literally rode his entire team off his wheel. I think in PCM, every other team finished kind of as a unit at the front, apart from Visma. But our man Tadej literally dropped all of his teammates. That's hilarious. But we were 5th place today with UE Team Emirates and Del Toro 18 seconds to Remco Evenepoel. But the important gap we want is to Tadej Pogacar. We're on 18 seconds and Tadej at 1 minute 20. So 1 minute and 2 seconds on Tadej already. That's fine. To be honest, Tadej Pogacar, a one-man show for Caja Rural. That is crazy. He did really well there. So did anyone lose time to Poggy? Let's check that actually, Rupin. Good shout. The likes of Lennart van Eetvelt, Egan Bernal, but he's not riding GC, I assume. Tobias Johannesson lost time, maybe riding GC at this race. He lost 2 seconds to Tadej. Where is Lenny Martinez? I think Lenny finished further up as well. Oh no, there he is. Lenny Martinez, 1 minute 25. So Lenny losing 5 seconds to Tadej Pogacar and Tadej with no team at all, basically. That's embarrassing, Lenny. Bahrain, that's embarrassing. Literally, Rupin, he rode his team off his wheel. Rika, I do play some other games sometimes. Not really on my YouTube channel at the moment, but I do want to do some more. So yeah, for sure. Alan Marker Jensen, are you going to do Tour de France multiplayer with Benji and Emre? Well, the plan is that Benji is going to release it on his channel. The agreement was I would do the classics and he would do the Grand Tours and the stage races. But I'm waiting for the shout. I'm waiting for the call up from Benji. So you're going to have to get onto Benji Narson, I'm afraid. I would love to do the Tour de France multiplayer. AKA Ports, let's see. Well, Abel Boulderstone finishing at 39 seconds. He couldn't quite follow his teammates here. Just dropping off the back with Nils Pollitt. I think even I had him on the wrong setting. But Boulderstone, GC Boulderstone is mission go. I'm going to try and keep this man in GC. Abel Boulderstone and Isaac Del Toro are our two GC. There are two GC leaders at this race. Isaac Del Toro and Abel Boulderstone. They are our two GC leaders. Simone, I will do a pro cyclist or career, for sure. I will. I've got a few ideas, but again, I want to do a video talking about the state of PCM. Messi Hedge, this will be on YouTube. It's being live streamed on YouTube right now, and I'm also planning to make a video of it if everything is working and recording in the background. So hopefully. Anyway, good start to this race. And the next one is going to be very important as well, because into Barcelona, around that beautiful Montjuic circuit, the circuit that Joe Timziola loves so much. I was there for the final of this stage in real life this year. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And look at that. Isaac Del Toro, the second favourite. He won this stage in real life with the help of his teammate Tadej Pogacar, but in this save, they're not teammates. They're not working together. But Tadej Pogacar, the favourite ahead of Del Toro. That is hilarious. That is so funny. I don't know why Brandon McNulty's on the screen. It should definitely be Abel Boulderstone. Anyway, the likes of Vingegaard, Sexas, Gelmos, they're all here too. Can we win this stage and even drop Remco, maybe going into yellow? Let's see. Let's go for it. Let's go for yellow in Barcelona. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Ryan, there's so much editing work. It cost me like 3 days where I'm doing no recording, no anything else. I'm literally no eating, no sleeping. I'm literally editing 3 days straight. But I really enjoy those videos. So it's something I want to definitely continue doing. Yeah, that's all I can say. So hopefully the Tour de France multi can definitely still take place. Anyway, away we go. Isaac Del Toro on a 0 race day. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Boulderstone again. This man on great form at this Tour de France. There's Gaviria. Is Gaviria going into the breakaway? Fernando Gaviria trying to go in the breakaway? No, he's controlling. Gaviria is controlling for Tadej Pogacar. There is Tadej Pogacar in the World Champs jersey. So we're not going to see him in the Caja Rural kit, sadly. But he's in his own Caja Rural bike. There is Tadej with the Caja Rural sponsor on his back with the green bike, riding the Tour de France in the World Champions jersey, but for Caja Rural. Okay. That's a normal sight. That is absolutely normal. Let's pause that and get a little shot of him. Tadej Pogacar riding for Caja Rural. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. Ay. Bull Wallet Donk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I just need to set up my team briefly here. Do I want to relay on the front? You know what? I think I will with Florian Vermeersch. He can get to the front. He can relay shortly. Boulderstone, you can stay there, and I'll actually have... We have so many good riders. I don't know who the domestiques are. It is crazy. But Pollitt, you protect El Toro for now. That should be fine. Wellens, by the way, on a great day as well. So I'm actually going to protect him with... No, I'll leave him. Yeah, Rupin, look at this. We have a breakaway forming at the head of the race. Alex Molinar trying to control. There's Gaviria. There's Atruba. They're all trying to control for their leader, Tadej Pogacar. Don't know why that breakaway is being chased in, but there you go. Yeah, exactly. Open backflats. Abel Boulderstone, he had the doping testers wake him up, I think 3:30 a.m. actually, before stage 1 of this Tour de France. Did you guys see that? I'm sorry, did you guys see that? What just happened to my game? What just happened? Was that like forest fires or something? Or flares being set off? I'm sorry, that is crazy. I've never seen that in PCM. If you guys saw that, please let me know. Simone, there's not a database in TDF game. I am personally manually trying to make a database with more realistic stats on that game, because I want to play that game this year. Banjo Mank, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you've had a fantastic day. Rupin thinks Caja Rural are ruining the sport. They should let others win. Well, to be fair, we have Gregoire and Vingegaard and also Remco controlling the stage with their teammates. But there is Gaviria. He didn't think he'd have to do this at this race. Control for Tadej Pogacar. Anyway, let's get to the finale of this stage. Come on then. Morty, welcome in, my friends. Hope you've had a great day. Great to see you in. For another stream, all these years later, we're still going. We're still going strong, Morty. And today, if you missed the start, we are trying to win the Tour de France with Isaac Del Toro, because we no longer have Tadej Pogacar on our team, as Pogacar's new teammate, Seb Berwick, has crashed. He does continue, but Tadej Pogacar has been transferred to Caja Rural. He is now riding with the likes of Atruba and Fernando Gaviria as his teammates. I'm never going to get bored of saying that. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, I said I'll relay on the front. Vermeersch, you go to 65 tempo. That should be good. Let's get some water. Press on a bit. Yes, Morty, the old school streams. Though back in the day, the PCM World Cup, we did a few career modes as well, but I really want to push the streaming this year. I think it's going to be super fun to do some more streaming. And then make videos on YouTube from the streams. That's my plan. So hopefully that all goes to plan as well. As Kukun Trousers and Asco, again, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream today. Hope everyone's having a fine day. Max, are you planning to bring back... if I can speak, are you planning to bring back FM at any points? I would love to play some more FM. Obviously, that game's had a bit of a nightmare couple of years, so I'm kind of waiting now for the next one, FM 27. To be honest, I haven't bought it and I haven't played it this year. So, yeah, that's on me. Do I go for this intermediate sprint? Do I go for this intermediate sprint? Can anyone win the green jersey? I'm not going for Del Toro. He's waiting in the GC group. Do we do it? Do we do it? I think we do. I think I'm going to do it. Let's sit up with Wellens. Abel Balderstone. My man, get to the front. Get to Florian Vermeersch. You're going for the green jersey. He's going for green jersey and top 10 here. So Abel Balderstone getting to Florian Vermeersch's wheel. Where are the sprinters? There's Hugh Bartz. No sign of Philipsen. There is Binny Gamay. He's way too far back. Can we win the intermediate sprint with Abel Balderstone here? Well, it's a fast run. There's Tunison, Beast the Boss, Binny Gamay. Here comes Nico Denz. Can't see any of the real favourites for this, but here we go. Florian Vermeersch up to 99. Abel Balderstone on his wheel. We sprint out of the corner. Balderstone in the perfect position. There's Gamay. We take his wheel, and Balderstone trying to come through. But it's a valiant effort for Abel Balderstone. 10 points for the man. To be fair, he didn't even come round Florian Vermeersch, but we went all in there, and Abel Balderstone gets 10 points for the green jersey. Come on. Absolutely, Rupin. Abel Balderstone is cooking right now. Oh, yes, he is. Our secret weapon at this Tour de France is this Spaniard right here. And I love to see it. I love to see it. Morty says FM26 is pretty good at this point, but the launch was hell on earth. Yeah. I saw the game was terrible, and I've just been put off ever since, to be honest. But I'm sure it's good now, of course. Yeah, Rupin, I agree. Who wants Tadej Pogacar when you can have Abel Balderstone, who, by the way, jokes aside, I think I saw is rumored to sign for UAE Team Emirates in real life. So let's see if that happens. Yeah, DJ John. That's a fair point. Compared to PCM, FM is thriving. I don't think it's the best edition we've ever had of PCM this year, sadly. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a future video very soon. So you can look forward to that, everyone. Or not. Now, Abel Balderstone is not recovering well from that sprint, so I think maybe he's going to get dropped today. I reckon he's going to be our polka dot jersey contender. Maybe we go for the polka dots with him as we have a crash behind, no one really involved. Let's go get some water, shall we? Both in game and in real life. Rupin, that's not for me to decide, but I haven't played enough PCM to give you an honest answer, to be honest. I haven't done a proper full career. I've started as bias pro cyclist, but look at this on the front. Caja Rural have 4 riders right at the front. Fernando Gaviria working so hard, trying to control this breakaway. So you know what? I'm going to stop helping them. Tadej is the favourite today. Let's see if they want to control this breakaway. Playing games already at this Tour de France. So Vermeersch, you can go and protect actually. Balderstone gets you the wheel of Del Toro. Going to try and lock in now slowly for the final 50k here. Move our boys to the front. I haven't played a proper PCM race myself in about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. So I'm going to be rusty as hell today. But we already have over 1 minute on Pogacar, so it's going fine. Come on, Abel Balderstone. Absolutely Orphean. Yeah, I think actually, to be fair, the World Cup has played a big part in the lack of PCM content. Certainly on my side. I've spent every evening watching the World Cup for the last 30 days. As look at this. It is 4 riders from Caja Rural on the front. In fact, make it 5 riders. Gaviria still working on the front for Tadej Pogacar. They are all here. What a sight at the Tour de France. Working for a certain Tadej Pogacar. There he is in his World Champs jersey. He sent them all to the fronts. We're now entering the beautiful Barcelona, and Montjuic awaits. Okay, here we go. Brandon McNulty. I think I'm going to have McNulty and Yates as my guys working really hard on the hills, so they can come to the front now. I'm basically, in fact, Großschartner, the same goes for you. These are our 3 big workhorses on the Montjuic climb. I have Wellens and Del Toro as my 2 leaders today. Of course, Del Toro for the race. But Yates, McNulty and Großschartner, as soon as Caja Rural have spent all their riders, surely they're going to be absolutely cooked doing this much riding on the front. There's the breakaway. Pretty strong breakaway, by the way. Jordan Jegat could top 10 this race. He's in the breakaway, though. And look at Caja Rural. They are flying on the front now. And Montjuic is coming. Yeah, Ball Wallet Donk. Work, World Cup games, and making videos. It's, yeah, it's not easy. Especially with England almost winning the World Cup. Not over it yet. I'm joking. We obviously didn't almost win the World Cup. Anyway, let's look in here for Montjuic. 33k to go. Wellens and Del Toro, they are perfectly placed. There's the turn to Montjuic. I used to live, I think in PCM terms, to the right-hand side right here in a place called Pobla Sec. I lived there briefly in Barcelona when I lived there for almost 2 years. And I think it was just here, kind of below Montjuic. So I spent a lot of time in Montjuic, and here we go. We're not quite turning right yet, but it's time for our boys to hit the front. Let's go. Yeah, Morty. We'll talk about the Norway-England game another time. How about that? Because here we go. Montjuic begins. Yates, Großschartner, and McNulty working hard. But Caja Rural, Alex Molinar trying to outpower our boys. What is going on here? We can't have this. We can't have this. Alex Molinar. Guys, what's going on? Großschartner, Yates, McNulty, do something. We're being outpowered by Caja Rural right now. Kubort the Dane. I lived there. I basically worked remotely after I left GCN. I worked at GCN for a couple years and then I left. And I lived in Barcelona for 2 years after. Basically because I was working remotely. I wanted to try living in a different country. Learn another language, which I still can't speak great Spanish. But yeah, it was a really fun time. We're getting bullied by Alex Molinar on the front, but not for much longer, because here we go. Up to 95, Yates, McNulty, and Großschartner. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Here they come to the front. McNulty, Yates, and Felix Großschartner. Up to 95. Molinar, he's still bullying us. He's still bullying us. This is crazy. Poggy's given the Caja Rural guys some extra motivation or something else. I don't know what. I'm not saying anything, but those boys are strong. They are stronger than they should be right now. And this circuit of Montjuic, I really want to fly. I really want to try and fly with my team and put everyone under pressure. So let's go. Up to 95 from the start. Everyone used their gels apart from Isaac Del Toro. And here we go. Yates on the front. Alex Molinar still bullying us, but this is fine. I'm just going 99 to the top. Come on. We have to power past Alex Molinar. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Alex Molinar stronger than Yates, McNulty, and Felix Großschartner. I've no idea what to say to that. Adam Yates finally coming round, and now I think it's probably time. Where is Wellens? We're going to get to the wheel of Tim Wellens with Isaac Del Toro. That's the plan. Our boys flying on the front right now. Trying to really stretch things out right now. Yeah, Rupin, I think you're right. He definitely has a strong day. Paul Sexas on the attack, but he's going nowhere. Our guys working very hard on the fronts. Del Toro, you now get to the wheel of Tim Wellens. That should be perfect. I think these guys are attacking. That's Florian Lipovic, Sexas, and Remco Evenepoel on the move. So you know what? I'm going to stop working now. I'm going to stop working, and I'm going to follow. I'm going to try and follow. Let's do it. Wellens, Del Toro, and Abel Boulderstone get in the wheel. Tim Wellens getting to the wheel of Remco Evenepoel. We have 17 riders at the front of the Tour de France. A massive gap to the group behind. This is fine with me. This is fine with me. And Del Toro is struggling. Let's use that gel. He doesn't have full red. There is Mathieu van der Poel on the attack. 17 riders are here. Tadej Pogacar is here, crucially. Oh my word, there he goes. There goes Tadej. Tadej Pogacar in the World Champs jersey for Caja Rural. Tim Wellens trying to get there. And he's marking his former teammate, Tadej Pogacar. And here we go. Isaac Del Toro over the top. Up to 99. Come on, Isaac. All the way to the line, buddy. All the way to the line. Sit up in the group behind. And here it comes. Here it comes. Isaac Del Toro has dropped Pogacar. He's dropped everyone. And Isaac Del Toro does what he did in real life and wins stage 2 of the Tour de France. Vamos! Let's go! Let's go. Remco Evenepoel in 4th place. So do we get the yellow jersey? That's the question. Come on. Massive gaps behind. There's Abel Boulderstone. Good race from him. Ayuso, Skielmos, Derek G. Massive gap to this group behind. Martinez here. Aronsman, Holland Johannesson. Oi, oi, oi. That is a very selective day in the ends. Viva Del Toro. Viva Mexico. Let's go. Let's go. Vamos. Vamos. Lambert, thanks for the follow. And Isaac Del Toro has won not once but twice this year on Montjuic. Once in real life and once right here today. Come on. Come on. Lucas Schneider, what is my opinion about Mauro Schmid? He is on absolute fire right now. What a rider. Riding so well. Yeah, really talented rider. Great to see him get his first Tour win, basically. Climbing really well too in the mountains. And who's at the back? It's no surprise. Who's at the back all alone? It's Fernando Gaviria. All of the work done for Pogacar for nothing. All for Pogacar to get beaten by his former teammate Isaac Del Toro. Come on. Come on. Rupin, I reckon tomorrow we're going to have a breakaway and a win by Pedersen. But I think Philipsen and Gamay maybe will get in that breakaway as well. That's my shout. As we have a replay here. Isaac Del Toro coming to the line. The question is, are we in the maillot jaune? Are we in the yellow jersey? 18 seconds we had to make up on Remco Evenepoel. Let's have a look, shall we? Isaac Del Toro. I think we're going to be in the yellow jersey by 2 seconds here. It's going to be very, very close. Great work by the team today, by the way. Really great rides. There is Torito celebrating. And are we in the yellow jersey? Here it comes. There it is. Isaac Del Toro in the yellow jersey of the Tour de France. Only took 2 stages, guys. Only 2 stages. Been enjoying this so much, my tea's gone cold. Forgotten to drink it. Yeah, Morty, Tim Ziola will be in any type of career we do. Don't you worry about that. As John F. Carry me, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great day. And like you say, Rupin, Tadej Pogacar, absolutely nowhere to be seen in the GC standings. Pogacar second today. What a stage we had in the end. I think letting that group attack on that kind of rolling section before the final Montjuic climb really helped us put some big time into riders. And you can see some good riders here. I mean, Bernal. That's Anders Johannesson. But some good riders losing upwards of 50 seconds. Here is Jorgensen, Martinez, Abel Boulderstone. For goodness sake. He was 33 seconds down. Ayuso, Schielli, the Little Trek duo, both losing over 30 seconds. They got caught out. Lipovitz at 19 seconds. And then it was really all the big GC riders here. Paul Sexas, Remco, Jonas, Tadej, and Torito, dropping all of them. And so in the GC, we now lead by 2 seconds ahead of Remco. Vamos, let's go. Lipovitz still in 3rd place, to be fair. Vingegaard right there too. And where is Tadej Pogacar? I don't see him. Do you guys see Tadej Pogacar? There he is. There he is. We have to scroll down in the GC standings to find Tadej Pogacar in 24th place at 1 minute 16. And he's still behind Abel Boulderstone. Poggy buddy. He's embarrassing himself here at Caja Rural. This is fantastic. So our new gap to Tadej Pogacar, I think it was 1 minute and 2, is now 1 minute and 16 seconds in the GC. This has been a great start. Not going to lie. This couldn't have gone much better so far. Del Toro in green as well. Abel Boulderstone getting some good points there. Marco Frigo in polka dots. And Torito as well in the white jersey. There we go. There we go. Good start in Barcelona for Torito. Repeating his win from real life as well. Come on. Up the Torito. Yeah, Lenabert, completely agree on the heart for Lipovitz. Wishing him a very speedy recovery. Orpheum wants to see Abel Boulderstone in the breakaway on the next stage for the polka dot jersey. Are we freeing Abel Boulderstone or are we going to lock him to Torito? What do we think? What do we think? Yes, completely agree. I don't know how to say her name. Oma Open Backflets. Oma Open Backflets. I can't say that, sorry. I'll call you Backflets. But Backflets, a great time trial by Scalmos today. Unbelievably strong. I didn't see quite that good a time trial coming from him. Anyway, this is looking great so far. Remco at 2 seconds, Vingegaard 15, and over 1 minute to Tadej Pogacar. And stage 3. Here we go. Now, is this going to be a yellow jersey day or is this going to be a breakaway day? I don't know how to play this. Because we need to control now. We're in the yellow jersey. If I send Abel Boulderstone into the breakaway, we have to rely on him winning from the breakaway. If not, I relay behind for Isaac Del Toro. This is tricky. How do we play this? Because part of this is going to be using our strength in numbers to attack Tadej Pogacar, trying to keep many GC riders in play. And can we do that here today? I'm not sure. Let Caja Rural control, Rupin says. Relaying will play into Poggy's hands. Steph Powell says free Abel. Free Abel Boulderstone. Okay. No respect attack. Free Abel Boulderstone. Guys, you've said it. We are going to leave everything to Tadej Pogacar and Caja Rural in the peloton today. And it's all out attack from our boys. Let's do it. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. Tadej Pogacar for Caja Rural is the favourite today. Then we have Vingegaard, Lipovitz, and Del Toro. So let's see. This is like something I do when I record my videos. I check the settings every race just to make sure that they've not changed. We're still in extreme. Okay, let's go. Stage 3. And we could have a breakaway day today. Free Abel Boulderstone. Fine, let's do it. Let's do it. Well, exactly, Rupin. The Visma Granon in 2022 is something that we could actually do in this race. The problem is we don't really have that second leader, unless you, of course, count Abel Boulderstone. Let's check the race. Now, this could change things, I'm afraid, guys. This could definitely change things because there is Del Toro in the yellow jersey, by the way, looking absolutely beautiful. Let's get a rolling shot of that, actually. There is Torito looking absolutely stunning in the yellow jersey. But Abel Boulderstone, a -2 day. And it's a -2. Thanks for the follow, Moose. Welcome in. But we have McNulty and Yates on good days. I'm gonna make the call. Abel Boulderstone doesn't have the race day. We'll save him. We'll save him in the peloton. But I will actually put a few riders into today's breakaway. Who do we want up the roads? Right, Pollitt, you protect El Toro. These guys stay in the peloton. And we're going on the attack, but Abel Boulderstone, he's not feeling it. Let's just make sure this is going to work. Okay, let's control for a moment. Let's see who's going into the breakaway. Parapantra, Voissar. We have Kian Urchbrooks going into the breakaway. Okay, Vermeersch has gone already. And now we're going to attack Adam Yates and McNulty, bridging up to their teammate here. Yates, get in the wheel, buddy. And Vermeersch, Yates and McNulty all in the breakaway. Here we go. Here we go. Are we cooking something up here? Adam Yates, 82 mountain on the day. Oi, oi, oi. We have to win the stage with him. So we've made it to the breakaway. That was pretty damn easy. I will relay actually with Vermeersch in this group. McNulty, you sit up. And this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We have a 12-rider breakaway here. Caruso, Frigo, Castrillo, Parapantra is here. Voissar. And Kian Urchbrooks, 79 mountain. We have a really strong breakaway at 1 minute 20 on the peloton. And the question is, who's relaying behind? Because we have the yellow jersey, of course. There's Pogacar wearing the green jersey today for Caja Rural. Interesting look, Tadej. And Gaviria, he's asking Gaviria to do some work. He's like, come on, Fernando, get to the front. Venga, venga. And Fernando's like, buddy, I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak it. I don't understand. Ay, ay, ay. And the gap to the breakaway already is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Come on, let's do this. We're in prime position to win this stage right now. Yeah, Lenbert, I completely agree. Marco Frigo is an absolute beast. And he is in PCM as well. 81 stamina, fully deserved. This man is an unbelievable rider. I completely agree with you there. As actually, I'm going to put Vermeersch just on the back wheel. I don't really want to go for KOM, particularly at this second cat. I'm just going to try and conserve our energy with our boys and go for the stage win. And also the yellow jersey. Adam Yates at 1 minute, McNulty at 1 minute. And you're right. If we put Adam Yates 5 minutes up the roads, maybe he becomes an actual GC play for us. That could be really fun. Anyway, back in the peloton, we need to make sure we're keeping up here because I think the peloton have realized this is a pretty dangerous situation. And it's Little Trek, Red Bull, and Visma relaying. And Pogacar's team are doing nothing. Leave it to Caja Rural, guys, surely. What is going on? Yeah, you're right. Vingegaard not having it. Anyway, I just want to focus in for this KOM sprint here. Make sure we're staying in position. And you know what? Vermeersch is going to be fine. So, no, he's stay on the back wheel. Stay on the back wheel, buddy. Stay on the back wheel. It's 1 minute 43. And I'm just going to pause it briefly because we already have a gruppetto forming out the back. This is crazy. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a really fun race. We already have Tim Merlier out the back. Anyway, up the road to the breakaway. Let's follow. Make sure we're following in this polka dot jersey. Comment OT. Just make sure you follow. This should be perfect. There we go. And now over the top. This. Let's get back to the front. The thing is, unluckily for Jonas, we have enough firepower, I believe, in this group to really keep this gap now. Vermeersch can relay on 80. And the gap to the peloton, 1 minute 55. And it's actually Little Trek as well. What are they doing? Leave it to Visma. Little Trek and Visma not happy with the state of this breakaway. And I love it. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love it. Because we have such a good group up the roads. They're going to spend so many riders just trying to catch us. Even if they do catch us, they're going to be absolutely empty. Right? Yeah, I thought about, I want to keep McNulty fresh as well, Rupin. So I'm gonna keep them both on 85 maintain actually. Because I want McNulty to do a really good protection job at the end of the stage. Maybe they can win the stage duo attack together. That would be cool. But anyway, I'm not going to use McNulty to protect too early. Because Yates would only gain very little, but I think McNulty would lose everything, if that makes sense. Anyway, 12 really great riders. I'm so glad the super strong Marco Frigo is in this group because he's going to really help us here. Pull things along. As we're losing riders, Pablo Castrillo already going out the back. Verona, though, in the peloton, looking like he's struggling, buddy. Carlos Verona, it's time to give up. It's time to give up on this chase. You're not catching us. as Isaac Del Toro looking absolutely splendid here in the yellow jersey. And this is a new UAE Team Emirates. We're not just sat in riding on the front all day working for Tadej Pogacar. We make exciting racing right now. And the gap to the breakaway now opening up again at 2 minutes 20. Let's go. Let's go. And Florian Vermeersch is going to be absolutely massive today with that 79 flat and 80 stamina. Well, Fila, I want to keep this going. So I'm going to keep Vermeersch working on 70. I do want to try and really break this peloton. So in fact, Vermeersch, maybe 68. That should be fine. Let's put him 68. Leanbert says, you love the national champions jersey that Vacek is wearing, the Czech champs jersey. Yeah, it's a stunner. Where is he? Man's been dropped. Has he actually been dropped? I can't imagine he has. Let's have a look at it, because it is a beautiful jersey. Matthias Vacek, there he is. Yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful jersey. Wow. Backflets used to race with McNulty as juniors. He was crazy strong. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, look at this man. Look at his attributes. He's not just a World Tour rider. He's like a top 30 World Tour rider, maybe. Yeah, no surprise. He was really strong. But clearly, this breakaway is not going to be gifted this stage and gifted this gap. Again, we're having to work very hard here. Is it Verona still on the front? Oh my word, Mads Pedersen is working for Little Trek. Little Trek are spending everything trying to catch this breakaway. And now Mads Pedersen is on the front. He could ride all day. Oh, what a stage we're having already. This is crazy. Cold tea doesn't hit as good. I'm going to have to warm that up after, because I did really want that cup of tea. Yeah, I used to say being a fuss. Of course he is. Just so he can lose 3 minutes in the time trial in a few weeks. Dr. Drew, what are your thoughts on the Velo Victory feature videos? Yeah, I've liked them. I think they look great. They're definitely modeling the game, it would seem, on Football Manager. Just going to go to the front and do some big work here with Vermeersch. Let's go to 84 on the front. Yeah, they're clearly modeling the game very closely on Football Manager with the holiday feature I saw today. Really like the look of it so far. Can't wait to see the game and get my hands on it, you know. Looks great. As now Derek G is working for Little Trek. Little Trek are spending absolutely everyone just trying to keep this breakaway in check. Who does Juan Ayuso think he is? Pedersen still has some energy. Ayuso, G on the front, Quinn Simmons. To be fair, Little Trek have the firepower to close this breakaway if they want to, which is yeah, a little scary. But this breakaway doing some big work, massive work for Mish. I need you to do some of it as well, my friends. The gap, 55 seconds now. I'm going to have to get some water with someone. Boulderstone, it's going to be you, I'm afraid. Attack again when they catch. That could be the strategy, because Little Trek are flying on the front right now. That is for sure. We're spending a lot of energy here, and they're not letting this go. Who are your top 3 riders when it comes to sprints, GC, hilly stages, and Northern Classics? I would say sprints, Malia, Coy, and Milan. GC, you've got Pogacar. You've got Jonas Vingegaards. And you've got Isaac Del Toro, I would say, right now. Hilly stages, Pogacar, Remco, Van der Poel, maybe? Probably not Van der Poel, but in Northern Classics, definitely Van der Poel, Wout van Aert, and Tadej Pogacar. I think Tadej's in all of them apart from sprint. Yeah, Rupin, good shout. With hilly stages, it's Sexas, Remco, and Pogacar. That's fair. Anyway. Florian Vermeersch, get to the front. No one else is working in this group now. The gap is 1 minute and 9 seconds. And Little Trek, Derek G is cooked. Scoins and Pedersen are here. And this all depends on Little Trek. Everyone else is not chasing this breakaway in, apart from Little Trek. So it all depends on them right now. Truls Mannen. I got to get better at pronouncing these usernames. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. We're currently on stage 3 of the Tour de France, and finally, this breakaway might be allowed clear because we're controlling UAE Team Emirates, but not how you would expect. Tadej Pogacar is riding for Caja Rural. He's already 1 minute 16 behind our yellow jersey, Isaac Del Toro. And so, in the yellow jersey, I've decided to send Florian Vermeersch, McNulty, and Adam Yates into the breakaway. That's what's happening right now. But the problem is, Florian Vermeersch is pretty damn cooked. He is pretty cooked. So I'm going to keep him on 70. Use that gel. Florian, this is all you right now. What do you think of Simmons so far? He's a top 15 rider in the world, not GC. I would say Quinn Simmons is an unbelievable Grand Tour stage hunter. Unbelievable. Yeah, he is so damn strong. It's beyond belief. What he did on the final mountain stage on Plateau de Soleilson was just ridiculous. Anyway, I am now actually going to spend Brandon McNulty on the front, just trying to keep this gap going. Hopefully other guys work with us a little bit because our arch rivals already in this race, Little Trek, are back to the front. And here comes Quinn Simmons. Is he going to chase us down now? What's going on? Little Trek are absolutely terrified in this race. But we don't give up. We keep going. And Brandon McNulty, it's all down to you. Come on. We're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying this. At least for a moment longer. I'm excited to see how Thibaut Del Grosso will perform in the future. He could definitely be a mini baby Van der Poel, couldn't he? Yeah, Rupin. Well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Maybe Ayuso ends up winning this stage. Anyway, McNulty is now going to go up to 85 effort. Vermeersch is about to drop out the back. Quinn Simmons is giving everything to catch. And I'm pretty sure after Simmons, Pedersen may be recovering. They don't have much left. So if we can just kill off Quinn Simmons here, maybe we have a chance of keeping them behind. That's my plan. We're going to keep going at this for a little bit longer. And everyone in the peloton is struggling now. McNulty, 87. Come on, buddy. Come on, Brandon. Show your strength. Yeah, Orpheon, you could be right. Maybe they're going for the green jersey here. And now this breakaway completely coming apart. And the catch is officially made. There you go. The catch is made. Yates is officially caught. Let's just pause. Let's just reassess because the green jersey is coming. And you know what? I think we keep going with this strategy. I really do. I think Vermeersch is done, but we now have Nils Pollitt. Vermeersch, you try and protect Del Toro. In fact, Grosjean, you protect Del Toro. Vermeersch, you just recover. And I'm going to counter-attack with Nils Pollitt, I think. Nils Pollitt and of course, Adam Yates. Because Yates still looks absolutely brilliant right now. Mark, I think Del Toro will win the white jersey. I think he'll beat Sexas and I think he'll beat Ayuso. Trusa Manon, I'm not actually sure what you mean. Anyway, green jersey coming. We're not going to go for this sprints at this point in the race. McNulty might take some points accidentally. In fact, let's go. Let's sit up and let's go on the counter. Van der Poel taking the green jersey points. I think. What is going on in this race? This is so strange. No one actually went for that intermediate. Little Trek, did Pedersen get any points? Pedersen didn't even go for the green jersey. What are those boys playing at? That's my question. What on earth are they playing at? Anyway, we now have Nils Pollitt on the front. We have McNulty and Yates in this breakaway. What am I playing at here? Yeah, Adam Yates, 82 stamina on the day. McNulty is just going to try, and you know what? He's going to have to protect right now. We have 1 minute on the peloton. Who's relaying now? Of course, it's Little Trek again. Of course it is. Of absolutely course it is. We've lost our breakaway teammates now. We have Mathieu Van der Poel in the breakaway. It would be good if he did some work with us. Mathieu, it would be good if he did some work for us. And if this attack doesn't pay off, it may be time to call it a day in terms of these attacks. Or maybe not. We'll see. Because Yates is now really suffering with these tactics. Really, really suffering. We've been so aggressive today. Almost ridiculously so. So, Pollitt, you just chill a little. You just chill a little. As McNulty is done. Wow, look at the energy of our riders. That is a sight to behold. With Visma controlling on the front, Little Trek are completely cooked. AKA Port, you think it's going to backfire? Well, let's see. It's definitely going to backfire on Little Trek because they have no riders left. All of their riders are in the peloton, but they're completely cooked, so they're done for. And all the while, Isaac Del Toro is chilling. Let's remember that. Let's try and remember that. But now Pollitt is done. This is starting to look quite tricky, isn't it? Yeah. This is maybe not the best strategy right now. What's going on in the peloton? Van der Poel doing nothing, by the way. Yeah. This is not working at all. So you know what? I'm going to sit up. I'm going to sit up with Yates. Pollitt, you continue going if you want. But we need to recover now with Adam Yates. And all of our attacks with Adam are coming to nothing. And we have literally no energy in the peloton either. Oh my word, what a stage. Well, I hope other teams are suffering too, because we're really suffering. And let's sit up now. Pollitt, you protect Yates. And the breakaway is officially caught. And Little Trek, of course it's them who catch us. Of course it is. Of course it is. And now the counterattacks come. Can I follow these? Maybe I do. Maybe I do follow these counterattacks. Let's just see how this goes here. We've gone for the aggressive strat so far today. And next up we have... Okay, who's going now? Harold Tiada going. Good riders going on the attack. I'm going. And Adam Yates is going to go. Hopefully, I was trying to join that Total rider. Jordan Jegat is going. Adam Yates bridging by himself now to the breakaway. This is Adam Yates. It's up to you. Can you go and take the yellow jersey, buddy? Can you go and win this stage? Let's put this up to 75 effort. And who relays behind? Red Bull. And they're not really relaying too much. So hopefully this can go clear. Let's see. Could be a Wellens moment. You know what? You're right, Backflex. You're right. And I'm going to try... No, I'm not. I think I'm getting carried away with trying to bridge with Wellens. So I'm just going to sit in for now. And let's see how this goes. Adam Yates is pretty cuts. But if we go 70 effort, let's see if we can open up a gap here. Because it's been a very difficult day so far. A lot of riders are really struggling. Aye. And I fear that's probably my fault. Maybe. But I don't really want to wait in this group either. I want this to be a really tricky climb here. I want this to be a selective stage. So I am actually going to try and bridge with Tim Wellens. I am going to try and bridge here with Tim Wellens. And Tim Wellens, try to join Adam Yates and help him in the breakaway. That's the plan here. And let's see how this goes behind. Tratnik, no response. Little Trek, are they relaying? Let's see if Wellens can get there and help Adam Yates in this valley after the Collada de Tosses. Here we go. I fear Boulderstone is going to lose GC today. I'm afraid to say he can try and follow Torito as Little Trek again come to the front. But I'm betting on the fact that they are completely cooked after their efforts so far today. And so we have a breakaway. Jonas Aguirre, Tiada, Jordan Jegat and Adam Yates. With hopefully Tim Wellens joining. We now have a very quick tempo back in the peloton. And look at this. McNulty, Pollitt and Vermeersch are gone. Abel Boulderstone is almost gone. And Mads Pedersen, can he relay it anymore? I think Pedersen is cooked, you know. Oh, I should have gone. Should have followed these guys. You know what? I'll wait for Wellens at this point. I'll get in the wheel of Tim Wellens. And Wellens is going to assist Adam Yates. Maybe to the yellow jersey. Here we go. Vamos, boys. And our Little Trek cooked. Little Trek seemingly have no riders left, so I hope they're done. This could be our moment to go for the stage win, guys. With the help of Big Tim Wellens. What a legend. What an absolute legend Tim Wellens is. Right, so Adam Yates can now sit up. This is perfect. We have Jordan Jegat, Jon Izagir, again, like you say. Lambert, cool to see him in the breakaway. Up the road, Harold Tiada. We should catch him. And 1 minute 30 back to the peloton. And I reckon Little Trek are cooked. They have Ayuso. They have Skielmos. Let's see where their riders are. Pedersen is cooked. G, cooked. Simmons, Scoins. Vacek drops. Verona drops. Scoins drops. So, hey, Little Trek. They're going to think twice about fighting with us again. That's for sure. How many Caja Rural riders are left? Let's see. Let's have a look at Caja. Pogacar, still in the group. Berwick is dropped. Gaviria drops. Molinar is in the group. Nicolau, Oldani. So I think I count Oldani, Nicolau, and Molinar. 3 domestiques for Tadej Pogacar right now. That's the current situation. Anyway, the fact Wellens is here gives Yates a chance. Without him, we have no chance at this stage win with Adam Yates. Well, they will gain some energy, aka Port, but I think they're done for. So it's no use for them. Wellens tempo, maybe go to 76 effort behind. Who is relay? Yeah, it's Mads Pedersen, but I'm pretty sure he's got nothing left. He's going to keep trying to relay, but he can't. He's got literally nothing left. Look, he's going to try and come to the front. Do a short turn. Okay. Maybe he does have something left. It's Mads Pedersen after all. Well, we've been so aggressive today, guys. We really have. And we're betting on trying to outride Little Trek, basically. Derek G is back to the front. And this could be the moment, maybe, that we are caught. And all of our attacks are done. And we're going to have to focus on Torito. Yeah, Pedersen is just an unbelievable rider. No doubt about that. But so is Big Tim Wellens. Working hard on the front. But it's going to come to nothing. And Adam Yates is going to be caught here. Okay, let's give up. Let's give up. All of our breakaway efforts for nothing. So let's focus on trying to win this stage now. Abel Boulderstone, he's not being freed. He's going to have to do some work. Just work on 70, buddy. We have Jordan Jegat and Jon Izagir. I don't want them winning this stage. And I want to win this stage for payback to the peloton, for making us, for ruining our breakaway, basically. And as soon as we hit this climb, we're going to go really, really damn fast. We're going to drop everyone. Tell you that. As we come to the Col del Calvari, not very steep, but pretty long. 4.3% for 15 kilometers, though. Yates certainly does have good energy, that is for sure. So here we go. Boulderstone and Wellens. Put these guys up to 78 effort. And there is a steeper section to the top and in the middle, so I'm going to try and hammer those sections. Let's see if we can drop some riders here. Come on. Come on, then. Think out of this corner. The road should tip uphill. There it is. 85 effort. This is backfired our strategy today, guys. Should have probably waited for later in the stage. Should have played boring, as you normally should in cycling. As Taos Val, welcome in. Hope you've had a great day. Thanks for the follow. We're in the finale here of stage 3 of the Tour de France. And I'm trying to make it quite difficult. That is for sure. That is for absolutely sure. Torito getting the wheel of Adam Yates. 116 riders in this group. And I feel like the entire peloton are really suffering here. Derek G out the back. I just need to pause it. Where is Mads Pedersen? Is he still here? All right. Pedersen is finally gone. Pedersen is finally gone. We've done it. All of Little Trek are basically dropped now. They have Ayuso and they have Skelmos. So let's see if they can win the stage. Let's see if it's worth it for them. Now, how do we play this final? Because this is turning out not to actually be that selective a stage here. We have over 100 riders still in this group. And now Paul Sexas putting his riders to the front. Okay, this is getting interesting. This is getting very, very interesting here. We have a Soudal Quickstep raid attempts. 3k to go on this climb. Groschartner is relaying. We still have such a big peloton though. Look at Soudal. What are they trying here? It's a raid attempts. And so Adam Yates is going to go up to 90 effort. We're being very aggressive here in the yellow jersey, guys. I want to try and thin out this group here. Adam Yates on this +3 day. Absolutely flying. Steepest section of the Col del Calvari. Deletra and Parapantra can go absolutely nowhere. Let's see if we can maybe reduce this some more over the top. Adam Yates up to 92 effort. Only 82 riders. Still 82 riders. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. Wow, it's going to be a pretty big group fighting for the win today. Piganzoli is gone. Aurelian Parapantra is gone. And now absolutely nothing in the peloton. We still have Oldani here for Caja Rural. And I would quite like the stage win. I'm not going to lie. But at this point, we have 2 riders left. I'm going to leave it up to the other teams. That's my strategy. If Pogacar wants the stage win, it's time for Caja Rural to actually do some work here. I do need some water though. So I will try and do that very quickly now with Yates. Let's see if we can do that. I'm so tempted to attack here. I really am. But I think this breakaway might actually win this stage. So you know what? Adam Yates delivers Del Toro his water. And immediately, he's been on the attack all day long. Adam Yates goes again on the attack here at the Tour de France. And again, Jai Hindley is going to close him down. Everyone is scared of Adam Yates. What can I say? They do not want him in the breakaway today. That is for damn sure. And I think he's going to get caught again here, trying to bridge to the breakaway. We've made it such a difficult day with Adam Yates. Hindley is done. Jorgensen is pretty done. Okay. Okay, Adam. Let's be real. We're riding for Del Toro here. We're riding for Torito here in the final. Adam Yates had the free card today. He's tried to capitalise on it. Up the road, though, Dylan van Baal and Lennart van Etvelt. 9k to go, are still clear of the peloton. And can anyone close Adam Yates? That is the question. I think they're going to. We're riding for Del Toro. We're riding for Isaac Del Toro. 7k to go. But we're going to sit up here. We're not doing the chasing to Adam Yates up the road. Go on, Adam. Go and win this stage. He's going to try. Oldani, though, working for Tadej Pogacar. And here is the moment. Where is Tadej? Where is Tadej? There he is in the green jersey. Can I get to the wheel? 5k to go. Yates is still clear, but he's completely cooked. I'm trying to get to Puggy's wheel. I really am, but we cannot follow for now. And Adam Yates is still clear. 3k to go. But we're going to focus behind because I'm pretty sure it's going to this group. And I'm pretty sure Pogacar is soon going to make his move. Here we go. Using our gel. Yates is all but caught. And Pogacar riding without teammates. I am literally going to follow him as soon as I can. Here with Isaac Del Toro. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. Because Yates can do a very quick turn here. We're about to kick uphill. Here comes Adam Yates. This is going to be a crucial final turn by our big Brit who's done such a good job today. Attacking all day long. Where is Pogacar's wheel? Here we go with Torito. There goes Poggy. And I cannot follow. I simply cannot follow. We couldn't find the wheel. And Tadej Pogacar, like a rocket, is going to win stage 3 of the Tour de France for Caja Rural. No. Ay, ay, ay. And we lose the yellow. Remco goes into second place. We were so aggressive today. And it's backfired. It's completely backfired. Isaac Del Toro third place, but Tadej Pogacar, he attacks like an absolute rocket on that final climb. He really did. And where is Adam Yates? A valiant ride. And Adam Yates is going to be dropped here on stage 3 of the Tour de France. Yeah. POV or Vingegaard 2023 to 2026. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even with Caja Rural as his teammates. Luke. Luke's 33. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you've had a great day. AKA Port. Like you say, RIP to Boulderstone GC 115th today. We'll go for the polka dot jersey with Abel Boulderstone. Don't you worry. And Little Trek rode all day for a Juan Ayuso 10th place finish. And 14th with Skelmos. Great job, guys. Great job, guys. Really good work. Really good work, Little Trek. I'm just going to warm up my cup of tea, guys. I'll be back in a moment. As I'll let the podiums run. Aye, aye, aye. Remco Evenepoel back in the yellow jersey. Tadej Pogacar inside the top 10 as well. Let's get that off our screen, shall we? Let's get that completely off our screen. Tadej Pogacar. Well, we kept him quiet for 3 stages. And like in real life, Del Toro won stage 2. And Tadej Pogacar won stage 3 of this Tour de France. Pretty realistic so far. And he put 16 seconds to us with that final attack. I don't feel like I did too much wrong in that final. Of course, we could have done with some teammates. But Puggy was alone as well. And we played our hand very early, being very aggressive. I'll just get that tea. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That's good. Anyway, stage 3, our first failure at this race, really. Remco Evenepoel back in the yellow jersey, Del Toro down to 2nd place, and Pogacar inside the top 10 for the first time, riding for Caja Rural. Okay, so the gap, we still increased it since the team time trial, but only just. I'm still comfortable with Poggy at 1 minute, I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. And we spent a lot of cards here. Adam Yates on the attack, now 2 minutes down. Of course, McNulty, Abel Boulderstone, so far down in the GC now. Whereas Boulderstone, 12 minutes. Operation Abel Boulderstone GC lasted exactly 3 stages. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. McNulty, 17 minutes down. And we actually had riders in the Group SO from the very beginning. Let's see. Look at that. Decline 57 minutes behind on this stage. That is crazy. And Gaviria, by the way, I'm pretty sure we can knock him out the race quite easily in the mountains. So yeah, let's try and do that. Pogacar still in the green jersey. He actually owns that now. I think Del Toro will wear the green jersey tomorrow. Actually, no. Pogacar will wear the green jersey. Adam Yates 2nd in polka dots. But yeah, like I said, Abel Boulderstone is our man for that jersey. Anyway, Remco back in yellow and Poggy for the first time showing something at this race. In terms of sliders, Asco97, welcome in. Here are my sliders that I'm using for this race. 1.5 on terrain and 0.8 on secondaries. I also have fulls and punctures turned up a bit, freshness down a little bit as well. So there you go. That could be the moment, Rupin. That could be the moment, you know. Even if we're 20 minutes down with Yates, any breakaway in week 3 on this game, with his team to control, you just never know what's going to happen, right? And Josie2K, is PCM better than 25? Is PCM 26 better than 25? Saw some bad reviews. Well, I don't think it's the best edition of PCM. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do a video on YouTube in the next few days talking about it. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube if you want to see that. Talking about the state of PCM this year. Anyway, stage 4, Carcassonne to Foix, a really breakaway day on paper, I would say. Del Toro still the fourth favourite, Pogacar still the favourite as well. Medium mountain day. How's this going to go? Is this another day to attack the breakaway? It might be. It just might be. Let's have a look, shall we? Of course, we'll have a look. Mandaflorian, if you've missed the last hour, now's a good time to join back in. We gained 1 minute on Pogacar in the team time trial. We then won stage 2 around Montjuic with Isaac Del Toro. And then we've just lost stage 3 to Pogacar, only losing 15 seconds, 16 seconds. So the current standings are, we are second place in the GC, just 12 seconds behind Remco Evenepoel, and Pogacar in 7th place at 1 minute 6. So there you go. Anyway, I want to go in the breakaway here today. And we have some very strong riders for that. So let's just set up my guys back in the peloton. We have so many good candidates for the breakaway today. Wow. Yates, I feel like they just don't want him in the breakaway. So, who do we put in the breakaway here, guys? Go for Polka Dot. Well, Adam Yates has 9 points. Do I try Yates in the breakaway again? I just might do, you know. I just might do that. Let's just kick off this stage and see how it goes, shall we? Boulderstone gets to the front. We'll have Yates try. Oh, Boulderstone, 0 effort. Maybe he's not going in the breakaway. Attack's going already, but I do want to try and get Grossschartner and also Wellens to the front. These are the 2 riders I really want in the breakaway. Tim Wellens, +2 day. Look at those attributes. 83 stamina, 80 hill. Tim Wellens is our guy for the stage. As you say, Asko. Let's go for Tim Wellens. Long live Tim Wellens. So I'll try and get Tim Wellens to the front. Let's see how this fight for the breakaway goes, shall we? Hope you guys have had a great day, by the way. How's it been? What have you been up to? Oh my word, we're having a split already. Closed immediately. Anyway, let me know what you've been up to today. Has it been a good Tuesday for you? As Del Toro now in the white jersey, swapping yellow for white. We got 1 day in yellow. At least we've seen him in yellow already at this race, hey? So a big fight for this breakaway. Other teams controlling this for now. And that's one thing I have to say I've noticed about PCM 26. The AI really don't want big breakaways going, even on breakaway days. So we have to be careful of that. Wellens still trying to get to the front. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get to the wheel of Florian Vermeersch. That would be a lovely breakaway duo to have here today. Playing my Piganzoli Pro Cyclist. That sounds fun. How far are you into that Pro Cyclist, say, Vasco? Oi, 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 backflets. Working the night shift right now. Wow. Hopefully that's going okay. Hopefully making it a little more enjoyable for you today. And hopefully we can enjoy a stage win again. But look at this. Why are these guys relaying so aggressively behind a 6-rider breakaway? I guess there are some pretty good riders here, but no real GC threats. Come on. That's one thing I've noticed about PCM 26, which I'm not a fan of. Like, let the breakaway go. In real life, you wouldn't see teams chasing the breakaway like crazy unless it's, you know, unless Pogacar's joined the breakaway. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but hopefully you get the point. Where is Wellens? There he is. There is Tim Wellens in position to join this breakaway. Maybe Boulderstone can join too. Grossschartner as well, +3 day. Let's try and get him up the road as well, maybe, instead of Boulderstone. But 45 seconds. All right, I'm going. I'll wait with Grossschartner. Vermeersch and Wellens on the attack. Let's go. Let's try and join the breakaway. Come on, boys. Wellens can relay too. And look at that. Red Bull immediately relay to chase down a Wellens-Vermeersch attack. Why? I don't get that. I really don't get that, boys. Maybe I should do a Nils Pollitt Pro Cyclist. Hey, Rupin, if you want to be the best domestique in the world in the mountains, yeah, good shout. Nice guy GG1. Hey, Joe. Hello, nice guy GG1. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Asco just won the national championships with Piganzoli. Okay, first season, you've just won the Natty Champs. Nice one. That sounds good. Oh, Manda Florian, recovering, I suppose you're saying. Recovering from my wisdom teeth removal. Oi, oi, oi. Well, hoping for a speedy recovery. That sounds quite, painful. Hopefully you're doing okay, Florian. Yeah, Piganzoli will definitely be working for Vingegaard, but Asco, maybe with you in charge, you never know. Maybe he could be the leader instead of Piganzoli. Anyway, look at this. Like, Tim Wellens not allowed in the breakaway apparently, but the problem is we have Florian Vermeersch, guys, and he's an absolute motorbike on the flat. And on this uphill section, you better believe I'm attacking these guys again. I am attacking these guys again. Here we go. We're going 92 on the flat. Vermeersch winding things up. There goes Tim Wellens. Vermeersch sit up. Felix Großschartner also attack. Double attack. Can we get to this breakaway? Come on, Big Tim. And come on, Felix Großschartner. We have such good riders in our team today. Oh, we're still live, Jan-Sam. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. We're going for stage 4 from the breakaway with Wellens and Felix Großschartner here. My day's going really good. Thanks, nice guy. Really, really good. Cannot complain. But it's getting worse because Mads Pedersen, for some reason, has no goal in this Tour de France apart from ruining our breakaways. Like, this breakaway is just going to get caught here, sadly. And there's nothing we can do about it. There is nothing we can do. We'll try another sneaky little attack. Wellens and Großschartner. And can we have a proper breakaway go now, please? Let's see. Orphean, you already know it. Boulderstone is being saved for the Tourmalet. And he's going for the 1-2 punch. Col de Granon style, like Visma, to try and drop Tadej Pogacar. 3-rider breakaway. What is going on here? Lambert, Belgium National Day. I mean, in real life, right? It's Belgium National Day, not at this point in the race. But still, yeah. Maybe Big Tim can win this stage of the Tour de France. That would be epic. What did I do to Pogacar? What did I do to him? He's fine. He's fine, Ivan. Pogacar's fine. Don't worry. I will tell you after this KOM sprint. I'll tell you that. Pogacar's safe though. Don't worry. Janusz Kroll, 1988. Hello, good to see you on stream. Hello to everyone watching. Welcome in. Thanks for the nice message. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into the stream this evening. Anyway, let's try and just follow Romo at this KOM. We don't really care about these points, but we're going to get them anyway. Romo pretty cooked here. Right, so we have Großschartner and we have Wellens and we have Javier Romo. We have a 3-rider breakaway. 2 riders from our team. For some reason, no big breakaway like you would expect in this stage in real life. Let's see if Red Bull, and especially Little Trek, let us go and win this stage. Let's see. Like, that's definitely a problem I've noticed with PCM 26, is that this is clearly a breakaway stage. In real life, Pedersen won this stage from the breakaway, right? But there's no real desire from any teams to make this a breakaway. And when the 5 or 6 teams go in the break, they're immediately caught. So I just don't get it, not going to lie. Just don't get it. Anyway, Ivan, what did I do to Pogacar? Like I said, he's completely fine. Don't worry. But Tadej Pogacar is riding this Tour de France, currently in the green jersey. There he is. There is Tadej. He's riding for Caja Rural. I've put him on what PCM says is the worst team at the Tour de France. I've swapped him with their best rider, Abel Boulderstone. He's come over to UAE Team Emirates. And we're seeing if we can win the Tour de France with Torito, Isaac Del Toro, beating Pogacar when he has the worst team in the game. That's the plan. Can we do it? Well, currently we have 1 minute, 1 minute and 6 on Pogacar. Del Toro is at 12 seconds in the GC. So we're leading by just under a minute on Pogacar. Yes, I did watch the time trial. Gary Stevens, 92. I certainly did watch the time trial. Mad Mad time trial by Skelmos, of course, Remco as well. And I have to say, I was really sad to see Florian Lipovitz crash out the race. Really sad to see that. I mean, that man really could have made the final week really exciting, I think, with some long range attacks. So that was a shame and a hard crash. Sad to see Lipovitz crash out the Tour de France today. I think Romo is pretty cooked here, but I do want to keep him, hopefully to just do a little turn in this valley. Mzito, I haven't played much PCM, I have to admit, this year. So yeah, Johannesson playthrough. I've recorded episode 3. I'd like to get that edited and see how we go from there. That's all I can say at the moment. Yeah. Asko, there is no way you can change the race day conditions this year. They've taken away the slider we had last year, which again, like I just don't get, because that was a cool feature and now it's taken out of the game for this new race day condition. But you know, is it an improvement? It's different. Is it an improvement? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So this stage looks like it could be a versatile sprint at this point. Our fastest rider probably is honestly Torito. Maybe even Tim Wellens, but we're going all in for the breakaway here. 4 minutes 45. Javier Romo is our teammate today. Tim Wellens and Felix Großschartner. Can we have a breakaway win this stage at the Tour de France? Come on then. Come on then. Hey, Rupin, I'll definitely do some more streams. Glad you're enjoying it. The plan is to definitely do more regular streams going forward. And yeah, hopefully I'll still make videos out of these streams. So yeah, there'll be plenty more streams coming, guys. Don't you worry. Yeah, I hear you, Asko. +4 is, especially even +5s. I think you still get a +5 in game. But if you watch my Johannesson Pro Cyclist save, Lurland, who's a pretty mid World Tour cyclist, I mean, he's a good rider, but he shouldn't be getting 3rd place at Strada Bianchi like he did in the Johannesson save, which because he had a +4, and it's not realistic. It's not realistic, is it? We'll talk about PCM, the state of it, a bit more in a video coming up soon, guys. Don't you worry. So 4 minutes on the peloton. Can we go solo from this point on a full 181 rider peloton? Not going to be easy. Let's put it that way. Yeah, +2 was, I think, what I was playing with last year, Rupin, on the sliders. Now, we do have this green jersey sprint coming up, so I am just going to navigate to the front with Nils Pollitt, Boulderstone on the wheel. Just sneakily do that in the background. Guys, who's your prediction to win tomorrow's stage? I said mine already. I think Mads Pedersen in real life is going to win the stage. It's it's an interesting one. I think though, from the breakaway, I think he's going to attack early. Philipsen will follow. We'll have a pretty big breakaway. And yeah, that's my prediction. What do you guys think? Rupin says Philipsen from the peloton. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, Gary, am I terribly unhappy with the state of PCM? I was happier with last year's release of the game. Let's say it that way. I was happier with last year's release than I am this year. And I haven't played, like, the fact I haven't played it that much. I've had a few trips. I've been away a lot as well. So yeah, that's a factor as to why I haven't played it that much. But also, I think the game is just, yeah, I'm slightly disappointed with it this year. So we'll discuss it more in a video coming soon. Casper Askren, that's a great shout, Orphean. Michael Matthews, says Florian. So we've got Matthews, Philipsen, Askren. I think Stuyven would really like the stage. Malia, of course, gone home. He's basically completely free tomorrow. Sturven would really love that stage. Do I want these sprint points? Not really. We'll just follow Vromo. But I do want them in the peloton behind. And here we go. Here we go. The pace is on in the peloton behind. Up the road, these guys can relay again. We'll actually go up to 72 effort. Pollitt is going to attack because on the wheel is Abel Boulderstone coming round, going for these points, trying to follow Turnison, trying to follow Gamay. Abel Boulderstone! Oh my word, he outsprints Biniam Gamay. Abel Boulderstone has just outsprinted Biniam Gamay. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? There you go. There it is. Soren Verengold wins it from the peloton, but Abel Boulderstone has just outsprinted Biniam Gamay at the intermediate sprints. Our king, our new king, Abel Boulderstone. What a rider. Pollitt, protect him. Protect that man at all costs. Oi, 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 Abel Boulderstone. Slavo Mergahodes. I'll call you Slavo. How about that? Slavo, good evening. Good evening to you as well. Welcome into the stream. Emre and Benji, like I said, the Tour de France episodes will be on Benji's channel on multiplayer. So I'm waiting for Benji. I'm waiting for Benji to say, Joe, look, we're recording multiplayer Tour de France. We're doing it tomorrow. Be ready at this time. It's not happened yet. So get on to Benji. I know he's busy with the Lanterne Rouge Cycling Podcast, but buddy, get your priorities right. Maybe we can drop Javier Romo on this climb. I don't think it's the best idea, though. I do want to keep Romo with us here. Javier Romo with that 77 stamina in game. Tim Wellens and Felix Großschartner. 4 minutes 30 to the peloton now. I can feel it. I think we can win the stage from the breakaway. I really do. With these two super strong riders. It's only 3 riders in the breakaway, but this would be truly epic if we can win this stage. Romo's going to sprint. Waste his energy. Fine. Take the KOM points. We're going for the stage, buddy. Lenbert says Mats Cantor will win the stage. Well, I do think you might be German, Lenbert. So I'm going to say it quietly. You might be a little bit biased, but let's see. Maybe he will win. Maybe he will win. I'm not expecting a pure sprint stage. I think the likes of Cantor will struggle to be there for the final, is my take. Yeah, Rupin, it's difficult to win a breakaway stage in PCM these days, even on this perfect breakaway terrain, which is why it would be lovely if we could actually win this stage here today. Truly lovely. Nice guy. Do I think Remco can hold on to second place in GC? I think he can. I certainly think he can. His climbing legs on the Plateau de Soleil-Son. That was a joy to see. I loved seeing Remco. It's so strong there. What do you guys think? Can he finish second place? I think his biggest challenger is Isaac Del Toro, because Pogacar, I think, will help Del Toro. But yeah, it all comes down to stage 19 and 20 and what's going to happen there. They're going to be the massive days that will decide this GC. We're now seeing riders dropped from the peloton. Tim Merlier is gone. He won't be there for the sprint today. His lead-out man, Big Bert van Lerberger, he's dropped too. But Merlier dropped already. Ay. So Merlier won't be there for the sprints. And even in PCM, this shouldn't be a sprint stage. So I really hope it's not a pure sprint in PCM. I'm doing my best not to make it a pure sprint stage. Well, Zito, you say about Little Trek with their double leaders. That's why I was really so upset to see Lipovitz crash out. Of course, as well, with him losing his tour. Sad to see. But Little Trek have 2 leaders. But with Remco and Lipovitz, that would have been even better duo attack. Sad to see them crash out. Hey, Florian, not a bad shout. Georg Zimmermann, type of rider who could challenge for tomorrow's stage. So our gap to the peloton, 3 minutes 29 now. Come on, let's push on a bit in this stage. Get to this downhill section, shall we? And now try and recover. Let's go down to 55 effort. I hate to say it, guys. Großschartner is feeling better than Tim Wellens today. He really is. But it's Belgium National Day, right? We have to go for Big Tim. 3 minutes and 12 now. Back to the peloton. There they are, snaking down this descent. Is that Little Trek again pacing on the front? To be fair, this is a perfect stage for Mads Pedersen, so we won't begrudge them too much today, but still, get a life, guys. Ryan, stage 3. I'm afraid to say Tadej Pogacar won. Tadej Pogacar won the stage. We attacked all day long with Adam Yates, and it failed. So yeah, we lost stage 3. We finished third, and Remco went back into yellow. And we're still about 50 seconds ahead of Pogacar in the GC. Slavo says Coy or Godon tomorrow. Godon might be a good shout. And Coy as well, you know. Coy is stronger than a lot of people give him credit for in terms of being resilient and surviving a difficult stage. So I like that shout of Olav Coy. The fact it's so far into a Grand Tour is makes it more difficult for him. Tails Val says Bruno Armorai. I love Bruno Armorai. I don't love him, but great rider. Really great rider. And of course, without Vingegaard, I think Campenarts will really go for the stage. Jorgensen even. Who else have they got? Hagenes. Perstrand Hagenes could even go for it. Ivan. Well, Tadej Pogacar is riding for Caja Rural. So he lost over 1 minute in the team time trial. That's why he's so far behind here. Anyway, it's time to turn it on here. It is time to turn it on. We have 2 minutes 30 on the peloton. 6k to go. Now coming to the hardest climb of this stage. And this is where we're going all in. Let's go up to 85, boys. The peloton are now flying behind. And we need to make sure we're following. But more importantly, we're trying to resist them up the road in the breakaway. Vamos! Felix, Wellens, and Javier Romo. Valgren, yeah, Asko, that's a good shout. I guess you're Danish with the bias, but Michael Valgren, great shout again. Those classics guys, it's a really fun stage tomorrow that'll be worth watching, I think. Can we drop Javier Romo over the top here? I don't mind if we don't, but I just want to really push. We've got the firepower. Let's go 90. Let's go 92. Wellens and Grosschartner absolutely flying. 2 minutes 40 on the peloton. We've got a descent after, so we can recover here. Javier Romo is still here as well. And are these 3 riders actually going to compete for the stage win? This could be epic. What a stage we could be in for here, guys. Back in the peloton, a few riders getting drops, and they are flying in this group now. 35k to go. Pollitt and Vermeer suffering. We do have some riders drops. Hugh Bartz is gone. Philipsen, Coy is gone. Okay, the sprinters are gone. Pedersen is still in this group, but the sprinters are gone. That is crucial. And now 28k to go. How much energy do we have left? Tim Wellens, Felix Grosschartner, and Javier Romo. It is, I have to say, mostly downhill or a false downhill. So can we do this? Rupin thinks we can win. Rupin, I like your way of thinking. Wellens, get some water. Vermeersch, get some back in the peloton. And this group are no doubt absolutely flying now. 2 minutes 28. Can we hold on? Yeah, nice guy. I hear you. You can't rule anything out until stage 20 in real life. The riders could lose 20 minutes on that stage if they crack. Carreras, my man. Thank you for the raids. Welcome in, Carreras. Thanks for the follow, Andre. Hope you guys are all doing good. You've arrived in time for the stage 4 finale here of the Tour de France. We are in a breakaway. Tim Wellens, Felix Grosschartner, and Javier Romo. And we're trying to hold off an absolute steamrolling peloton here. I think Ineos are working for Dorian Godon. Thanks for the follow, guys. Leandro, The Last Night, welcome in. Carreras, you're seeing it for real. Timmsoski live currently on PCM. You're not seeing things. Don't scratch your eyes. 1 minute 29, 18k to go. This is so close, you know. This is so close. And as you guys say, don't count out Javier Romo. But the thing is, I can't 1-2 him yet because he's not working with me. But it's too early to go solo as well. So this is really tricky. This is really, really tricky. Back in the peloton. Del Toro looking good. There's so much firepower still in this group. Can we do this? Zito, good night. Thanks for joining today. And hopefully it's going to be good night to Javier Romo soon. 57 seconds. The peloton are coming. I don't believe it. I'm just going to pause it for a moment because I want to make sure we're set up if this does come back. So I'm just going to put McNulty to the front with a train like this. We don't need Pollitt there. We don't need Pollitt there. Okay. Pollitt can protect our king, Abel Boldestone, who can position. Okay, I think we're good for this finale now. Großschartner, Wellens, and Romo. 13k to go. We're doing everything to hold off the peloton behinds. And I think this is the moment we have to try. There goes Tim Wellens, and it's being followed by Javier Romo. So Wellens is going to sit up, and Großschartner over the top. There goes Felix Großschartner. And again, it's marked. Again, it's marked by Javier Romo. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We don't have the strength to hold them off here. Javier Romo working to keep Wellens behind. 59 seconds. Can we do this? Romo is so strong here today. And we're going to sit on with Tim Wellens now. 50 seconds. 8k to go. Back in the peloton, it's 45 seconds. But they're Cook's there as well. Oh my words. 7k. I think we're going to win the stage. And I think I have to try in a sprint. Romo is so strong. Wellens is simply quicker. 45k to go. We have to keep going. Come on, Felix Großschartner. No, they're coming behind. It's 20 seconds. It's 15 seconds. And it might be over. Tim Wellens, last minute attack. We're going all in with Tim Wellens. Can we win this stage on Belgium National Day? Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What's happening? Tim Wellens trying to hold off Javier Romo, but he's cooked into the final. Who's going to win this stage of the Tour de France? 1.7k to go. Wellens, is he going to be caught into the final kilometre? And Tim Wellens, it's going to be heartbreak. It's going to be heartbreak. Tim Wellens is caught. Maxime Van Hills wins in a versatile sprint. I was all in on the breakaway. Hopefully we lose no time to Remco and Tadej Pogacar. Oh, I'm heartbroken. I'm absolutely heartbroken. We tried everything in that breakaway. 3 riders all day long. We did all the work. I think there's a world we win that stage, you know. I think there's a world we win that stage. Thanks, Carrerash. Thanks for the raids. Have a good night. Thanks for joining briefly. So close. So close. As you say, Louis Sahar. Wow. Mads Pedersen as well. 2nd place after working all day. His team worked all day. That is a heartbreaking loss. That is a truly heartbreaking loss. Oh, that's going to take some recovering from. I'm not going to lie. Damn it, man. Final kilometre. And again, Pedersen, badly positioned. Gregoire went. There's a Bahrain rider. Is that Vlad van Mechelen? I have no idea. But Pedersen left it too late. Didn't come through. I do want to make sure we don't lose time to Pogacar. I don't think we will. That was Antonio Taburi with that attack. How did he do that? Really fun stage. I enjoyed that in the end. I really did. That's cycling. As you say, Janusz Kroll. That is cycling. Yeah, I don't think so. Teos Val. I think Pogacar is in complete control of this race. And we were almost in control of that stage. We really were. Really selective day in the end in terms of the sprinters getting dropped at least. No Pedersen. No there was Pedersen. No Philipsen. No Malier. No Olav Koy. And Pedersen could not finish it off. Tim Wellens 22nd in the end. Oh my word. Maybe I should have focused a little more on one of the leaders. I was working with them both the entire way, Grosschartner and Tim Wellens. That maybe cost us today. Anyway, no changes in the GC, but Josh Tarling losing time. So, the new GC of the Tour de France, Remco 12 seconds ahead of Torito, Vingegaard third, and Pogacar still 1 minute and 6 seconds behind. So, that's the important thing. We're still looking okay. Pogacar in green, Tiada in the KOM jersey, and Torito in whites. Anyway, next up is a sprint stage. Tim Merlier is the favourite. He was dropped very early on that last stage, though. Into Pau. And let's see who can win this. Philipsen is one of the riders I've downgraded in this save. Only 80 sprint. I think he had 82 sprint. So big downgrade for him. Pedersen, of course, so strong. Arnaud Delis still here in this save. I also gave Arnaud Delis the minimum consistency. I think I gave him E for Tours, which I think is fair. But yeah, this is Coy, Philipsen, and Merlier. So yeah, sprint stage. Let's just get through this one. And then we'll play the Tourmalet stage next, and then we'll wrap up the stream after that, guys. So we'll have this stage, and then we'll have the Col de Tourmalet to wrap up for the night. Yeah, Rupin. Tourmalet will come after this one. We'll go through this stage quickly. I hate simulating stages, so I won't be doing that. We'll get through it. We'll go through it 3D, if I can speak. We have no sprinter here, so we may as well go on the attack right. Let me just set up my team briefly. Well, we may as well. Nils Pollitt. Welcome to the breakaway. Nils Pollitt, a rider who's always working for his team in real life. This is what the breakaway looks like, my friends. It's called, basically, a breakaway works. You attack early, you try and hold off the peloton behind, and when you have a strong flat stat and engine, Nils Pollitt, you never know. You might have a chance in this breakaway. Vermeersch is a -1, so we won't be putting Vermeersch in the breakaway, nice guy. Instead, Nils Pollitt is our breakaway man today. Let's go, Nils. Let's go. And let's see if this breakaway actually goes clear today. Because, yeah, the breakaways, as we've discovered, are quite difficult to come by in PCM. Baptiste Weisstroffer, 85 attack. He deserves 95 attack. Not going to lie. Yeah, Rupin, I know Pollitt has won a breakaway stage. I remember it very well, actually. Really, really good win from Pollitt from the breakaway. I think he beats... Who's... Harry Sweeney, I think, was in the breakaway as well. I think he was one of the final riders Pollitt beat that day. But Pollitt has forgotten what a breakaway looks like. Since he rode for Red Bull, for Bora Hansgrohe back in the day, he's forgotten how a breakaway works. So, yeah, we need to remind him today. But the peloton apparently don't want the breakaway going. Classic. Absolutely classic. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you are enjoying the stream, drop a like. If you're on YouTube, hit follow on Twitch, etc. Really appreciate the support today. Yeah, I didn't really push out the stream or let you guys know I was streaming before coming live. So appreciate you joining. This is something we're definitely going to do a lot more of. And yeah, I'll start letting you know on socials, on Discord, on Twitter, Instagram, etc. when I'm going live as well. So feel free to follow over there as well. And yes, Alexandra Custodio, I will be turning this into a video. To be honest, I'm really suffering editing videos at the moment. As Rystad1, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really suffering editing videos. So when I finally muster up the courage, I will edit this video into a big YouTube video. That's the plan. Pollitt with Shimano neutral service bikes. Hey, that is legendary. Pollitt getting mad. I think he was in the breakaway that day as well. Anyway, Pollitt is going to show these guys who's boss in this breakaway right now, up to 99, and he's going to try and win this sprint. Ah, look at that. They don't even want to challenge Nils Pollitt. They can't get near this man in this breakaway, as we've dropped a few riders here. Gonna let Gon, Vandenberg attacking, and this breakaway is just not being given any room right now. Not being given any room up the road in the breakaway. Not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. Crash. Mads Pedersen. Tobias Harlem Johannesson said on Norwegian TV today that he is feeling great and his data number says the same. Yeah, Louis Sahar, I'm not surprised. They have to go all in at this point, trying to get a breakaway stage win. And I've said it a lot over this Tour de France. I would love nothing more than Tobias Harlem Johannesson to win a stage at this Tour de France. The man has never won a World Tour race in his entire career, let alone a Grand Tour stage. So, I mean, what's going on here? So it would be absolutely epic to see that. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he's given the freedom to do it, more importantly. I think he's got the legs. Basically, in the breakaway, in the final week, I think there's 3 riders who can win a mountain breakaway in the final week of this Tour de France. If you guys can guess them, put them in the chat now. I think there's 3 riders who can win a breakaway mountain stage who are not GC riders, like outside the top 10. And apart from that, it's Pogacar, right? Okay, Asko says Carapaz. That's number 1. Kazushi, I wasn't thinking Sepkus, you know. He hasn't shown the legs, but you can never rule him out. So I'll make it 4 riders. Yeah, we got Kuss and Carapaz. That's 2. That's 2. One of them is Tobias Harlem Johannesson. And there's one more, I think, has the legs to win a mountain stage in this final week. Carapaz, Johannesson, Kuss. And there's one more. There's one more. Can you guys get it? So we are finally getting some room in this breakaway. Rupin, I'm not going to say Yates because I think... I'm not going to say Simmons. None of those guys. But Florian, yeah. Like you say, I'm not sure a breakaway is going to win a single stage in the mountains. As Lambert has it. Lambert has smashed it. Thymen Arensman, I think, really good legs. We saw it in the time trial again today. We saw it at last year's Tour de France. I reckon Thymen Arensman, really good shout in the mountains as well. Of course, Ineos all in for a breakaway at this point. Asko, good shout with Castrillo. I think he could like top 5 a stage in the breakaway. But I think Arensman, Johannesson, Carapaz, and Sepp Kuss, good shout by you guys, Sepp Kuss, are the only riders who can win one, you know? But hey, Castrillo's riding absolutely brilliantly, so I'd love to see him win one as well. Let's see if he can do it. Anyway, 70k to go. I'm going to try and fly through this midsection of the stage. Nils Pollitt being allowed absolutely no room in the breakaway, so no chance for him. Classic. Yeah, DJ John. Skelmos is absolutely flying. He was an absolute Danish rocket in the time trial today, wasn't he? Truly was. That was insane to see. If someone said Skelmos is going to be, I mean, are you so by over a minute? Sexas, Del Toro. He would have beaten Lipovitz if Lipovitz finished as well, I think. So yeah, that is one hell of a stage by Matthias Skelmos today. You know it, Lexio Alex. Aaron's Mania in the final week. He's a 3rd week rider at the Grand Tours. We've seen it before, so yeah, I can see it again. This breakaway is going nowhere. I'm just going to sit on with Pollitt until this intermediate sprint, I think. Well, Asko, exactly. Skelmos lost all of his time. He lost all of his time in the GC, or a big portion of it, compared to Ayuso on that stage 1 team time trial where he had the mechanical. That was so unlucky. That's rightfully put by you. I'm just going to make sure we're going to take this sprint. Abel Boulderstone following Dorian Godon. Nils Pollitt going for it. Abel Boulderstone coming through. Abel Boulderstone going for the sprint, and he gets a pretty good finish there. Abel Boulderstone. He in fact gets 7 points. Abel Boulderstone, the green jersey merchant. He's in the top 10. Abel Boulderstone, 10th place in the green jersey. We said he might have been a top 10 candidate, maybe polka dots. You never know. He might even be going for the green jersey. Nice guy. Thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you joining today very much. Well, Lenbert, yeah, Stora, he's not done anything at this race so far. He tried to join the breakaway I saw, where I think Johannesson and Carapaz went clear. But yeah, he wasn't allowed any room, sadly. And Stora couldn't join that breakaway. Wasn't strong enough, so not sure he's got the legs. Well, Louis Sahar, I think Jegat could get in a breakaway. I can't see him winning a stage, though. He'll be there purely for GC purposes, you know. Right, what's going on here? We're just going to have a pure sprint. I'm not even going to try and make this difficult. Let's just try and get through this stage now. Maybe we'll sprint with Torito, see what he can do. Well, again, Florian, the thing with Pidcock is he could get in the breakaway, but I don't think he'll ever win a stage because the other riders will look at him to ride for GC. DJ John, that's interesting on Ayuso because I kind of expected this of him to lose time in the GC, you know? He's always been a quite inconsistent rider. And he's still young, to be fair. So I kind of expected it, which is harsh to say. But he's still doing well. Like, apart from today's time trial, he's having a good Tour de France. So I hope he can get, like, 6th place. That'll be a good tour for him. Anyway, 16k to go. Let's lock in for this sprint finale. McNulty on a good day. McNulty is our sprinter today. I'm going from McNulty. 73 sprints. Oi, oi, oi. Let's put Pollitt in there. Let's put... We actually have a decent lead out. Right, Nils Pollitt. Little turn. Let's try and close this gap now. Evenepoel drops. Pogacar's in that group. We need to get there. Remco drops in the yellow jersey. I think that was all down to me, to be fair. Let's put these boys to the front. Let's try and lock in for a... If I can get a top 10 with McNulty, that would be a great result, I would say. Well, William Carlson, he's not done much as Perstrand Hagenez, but you never know. Maybe maybe tomorrow could be a day for Perstrand Hagenez. It's difficult when they're riding... I think it's his first Grand Tour, not even his first Tour de France. So you never know how someone like that, a classics guy, he's been in formal classics. You never know what he's got left, you know. Anyway, 5k to go. Florian Vermeersch, an absolute motorbike. Marco Frigo, Palanca. We have Benoot, Encorn, all fighting for position here. Let's use those gels. We have Tim Wellens and Brandon McNulty, who is our sprinter for this finale. 3k to go. Vermeersch up to 99. We're going to wait. Tim Wellens up to 99 as well. Vermeersch out the way, buddy. 2k to go. I've gone a little early, maybe. There is Jasper Philipsen. We'll take his wheel with Wellens sprinting. There goes McNulty going for the line. Brandon McNulty trying to get a top 10 at this Tour de France. And actually, Arnaud Delis wins this sprint stage. And Brandon McNulty does indeed get a top 10 in a sprint stage, beating Tadej Pogacar. We'll take it. We'll take that all day long. As we are going to have a split in this group, and Boulderstone and Yates are going to lose time today, but doesn't really matter at this point, let's be real. Anyway, top 10. That's more than I expected at the beginning of the day. Yeah, Van Wilder, I would say Asco, has not looked good. I expected more from him at this race. He was in the breakaway with Pidcock and Simmons on Plateau de Soleilson, and he was dropped before that mountain, so that was disappointing for him. I thought he was a real candidate to like backdoor a top 10 at this race, but he's not looked good enough so far. But Yanis Voissart I've been really impressed with, so that's been cool to see. Cool to see him. As I realised I had the wrong screen there. Sorry about that, guys. Arnaud Delis gets a sprint stage victory. There we go. And Brandon McNulty, a lovely little top 10 in a sprint stage, beating Tadej Pogacar. And by the way, Tadej Pogacar, he's not even working for poor Fernando Gaviria. Caja Rural have 3 riders right at the bottom. Where was Gaviria? All the Caja Rural riders completely drops. This is going to be so fun when we hit the mountains. Gaviria, 77th place. We did lose some time with a few of our riders, so a little shake up in the GC today. Yates losing 4 places. We don't really care. Kind of lets him go in the breakaway a bit more. And and no changes in the top 10. So we're all good. Arnaud Delis, of all riders, going into the green jersey. That is absolutely wild. As we now have the Col de Tourmalet. Here we go. Here we go. The Col d'Aspin, the Col de Tourmalet, and then that long drag to the line. How do we play this stage? That's my question. How on earth do we play this stage? Because Tadej Pogacar is still the favourite. Jonas Vingegaard is right there. And then we have Isaac Del Toro, the third favourite for UAE Team Emirates, with Pogacar for Caja Rural, the favourites. This is going to be fun. Let's dive in, shall we? How do we play this? Let me know. Hey, Bert Berglands, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. Glad you enjoy the videos, and hopefully this will become a video on the channel. Thanks for joining in today. As Sabu76, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that very, very much. Hope you've had a great day, everyone. Okay, let's just pause this while I catch up with the chat. Louis Sahar says 2 satellite riders. Lexu, I do think Piganzoli in the future could definitely be a Grand Tour, like a Giro winner. He looks that good, I reckon. Or a Giro podium candidate for sure. Anyway, I think my tactic is basically going to be, call me boring. I'm not going to go for the early breakaway. I'm just going to sit in and see how the breakaway develops. And then maybe counter later on. I don't want to spend all my energy trying to join the breakaway and failing like I've been doing so far. So let's just set this up. Abo Boulderstone on a +2 day. Come on. All of our mountain guys not on great days, apart from Abo Boulderstone and Isaac Del Toro. You love to see it. You really do. So let's just put all of these guys a little further back in the peloton. And let's get this stage going. Massive +3. As you say, Asko, I brushed over that. But Del Toro has 84 mountain on the day. 84 mountain on Isaac Del Toro. Ay, ay, ay. 84 mountain, 84 stamina, 85 resistance, 84 medium mountain. Do you want me to keep going? 82 downhill. This is crazy. Torito, can we drop Tadej Pogacar on this one? Come on then. Come on. As you say, Rupin, thanks for that. I keep forgetting to do that. Here we go. Let me show you guys. Isaac Del Toro. 84 mountain, 84 medium mountain. You can see them yourself. 84 stamina. This is the day. This is the day that we put Tadej Pogacar and Caja Rural to the sword. Let's go. As by the way, we do actually have a lot of riders going into this early breakaway. But I'm going to play this a little differently. I'm going to actually just make sure this is being controlled right now. I think that's how I'm going to play it. Really difficult to work out who can protect Boulderstone, though. That is tricky. Screw it. Wellens, protect Abel Boulderstone. Do it. Do it, buddy. Now, let's see how this breakaway develops, because lots of riders trying to join this breakaway. Yannis Boissard, we have Jegat, Jonas Abrahamson, Gregoire is here. Mathieu van der Poel, Ilan van Wilder. It's a pretty strong group. But no one I'm scared of in the GC, that's for sure. Pogacar should be scared. Rupin, I like your way of thinking. I like your way of thinking. Where is... There's Fernando Gaviria. Is Tadej Pogacar literally being protected by Fernando Gaviria? Oh, Poggy. You do not know what's about to hit you, my friends. You're going to learn what it's like to ride against UAE today. Torito, a +3 a day. That is absolutely huge. Lexu Alex says, who will win a Grand Tour first? Sexas or Del Toro? Now that's an interesting question. I will say Del Toro, because I think Del Toro will ride more Giro and Vuelta Españas in the next 2 to 3 years. I think Sexas will be more focused on the Tour, where he's not going to beat Pogacar, at least for the next 2 years, I would say. As I've put Nils Pollitt to the front to relay. So I reckon Del Toro can get a Giro before Sexas wins the Grand Tour. That's my shout. Final stage of the stream now, guys. We have a 13 rider breakaway. We're helping control with Nils Pullet. And this breakaway, let's just see who's closest in GC up the road, shall we? Van der Poel at 3 minutes. Van Wilder, 2 minutes 30. I think Ilan Van Wilder is the closest in GC, but Voissar, Lennart Van Etveld, they're trying to move into the yellow jersey and win this stage from the breakaway. It's not happening, boys. No chance it's happening. Absolutely no chance it's happening. Yeah, Louis Sahar, not sure actually. Not sure. There have been a few signings I've seen, but no mega moves like we've seen a little more in recent years. Anyway, as long as this breakaway stays within 2 or 3 minutes, that's absolutely fine with me. Because I want to try and win this break. I want to try and win this stage with Torito. And I want to try and drop everyone. I want to try and drop Pogacar and everyone else on the Col de Tourmalet. And I reckon we can do it, you know. I really do. Remember to stay hydrated, as always. Bit of lemon in that water. Oh, hits different, man. Okay, Torito, where are you, buddy? Where are you? I'm kind of nervous for this stage. This could be a massive stage for our Tour de France. Can we drop Pogacar? Well, Asko, I think Hindley actually was rumoured to go to Visma, but I think he's now signed an extension with Red Bull. I think that's official as well. So I saw that rumour, but I think he rejected Visma in the end. And Jai Hindley's staying at Red Bull. I might be wrong. I'll check after the stream, or you guys can obviously check, but I think that's the case. Yeah, Rupin, no doubt. Worst team of the season has been Picnic for me as well. As we're now seeing all the domestiques in that group who joined to try and help their GC guys dropping away. Sturven gone for Van Wilder. We saw some other riders dropping away. Voissar still has a teammate here in Matteo Trentin. Good move by Tudor, but it's not going to come to anything, I'm afraid, guys. Can we appreciate this? On the front, Movistar are working for Kian Urchebrooks, I reckon. If Kian Urchebrooks, where is he? If Kian Urchebrooks, wherever you are, if he follows, he's got to be here, hasn't he? There he is. If Kian Urchebrooks follows Del Toro, God, I would do any forfeit known to man. I would do any forfeit known to man if he finishes on the same time as Del Toro today. Yeah. Okay, Asko. Good to know I'm not going crazy. He actually has signed a extension with Visma. Breakaway quiz. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening. We're currently on stage 6 here of the Tour de France. Not any Tour de France. Isaac Del Toro is the sole leader for UE Team Emirates, and Fernando Gaviria is riding right now for his new teammate Tadej Pogacar at Caja Rural. And we're seeing if we can beat Tadej Pogacar with Tadej's team. And as you guys are suggesting, DJ John, if I can speak, we are going to tempo the first climb. We're going to fly up the Col d'Aspin and then hopefully shred it before the Col de Tourmalet. That's my plan. That's my plan here today. But for now, other teams are doing this work for us. So, Pollitt, you just chill for a bit, man. I think Pogacar gets 50 stage wins in his career at the Tour, DJ John. He's so good, it's ridiculous. He can get 6+ every year for the next 3 years still. Takes him to 40s. What's your relationship with Uno X? Tingle Tangle Joe, welcome in. Fellow Joe, welcome into the stream. And hello in Luxembourg. Hope you're having a great day. Tingle Tangle Joe. My relationship with Uno X, I've met them a few times at races, but I just like the team. I like the projects. I like the fact they stick to Danish and Norwegian riders. Reminds me of Athletic Bilbao in football. And so that's why I've done a few series with them, and I really like them as a team. I think they ride really aggressive, and yeah, they're a cool team. I've enjoyed seeing them grow, and that's why I've done some videos around them. And Mats Wenzel, I think's a good young rider. I don't know too much about him, to be honest. A good puncher. Am I right in saying that? Well, Rupin, you think shredding should help Pogacar, but I think we can literally isolate Pogacar on the Col d'Aspin. Or at least very early on the Tourmalet. So that's why we're going to go absolutely ham on this first climb of the day. Let's go ×2 for a bit, shall we? Pollitt, go get some water as well. Well, breakaway quiz. You can play on lower graphics on a lower PC. I've got a pretty powerful PC to play on these settings, and as you can see, it's still like not running perfect while streaming and everything. But you can play it on certainly a lower machine as well. You can check out the requirements on the Steam page. I don't know them off the top of my head, sadly. As anyway, 2 minutes to this breakaway. Jordan Jegat still here. Van Wilder, Voissard trying to have a big move in the GC here. Who's dropped? Phil Bauhaus, Cantor and Dens. This is going to be a long day for Cantor and Nico Dens. Bauhaus as well. Aye. Are these guys making the time limit? I'm not sure. Because they don't know how we're going to ride this. We're going to absolutely fly today. Felix Gall to Little Trek. That's a good move for them, isn't it? Lambert. I don't think it's official, but anyway, right now we're going through the front, and Nils Pollitt is going to ride at 85 effort. Couple guys going for those green jersey points. Arnaud Delis still somehow leading that jersey. Now is our time to really open up this stage. We're going to move to the front. And I think I'll have McNulty and Groschartner pacing this first climb. I'll maybe save McNulty. I'll have Groschartner and Wellens pacing this first climb. So they can both get to the wheel of Nils Pollitt, who's going to absolutely start shredding this. 86 effort. Torito looking great on this +3 day. Hey, Tingle Tangle. Thanks for joining us as a YouTube member. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. And hopefully that's going to help power us to this stage victory here on the Col d'Aspin. Let's try and move up with our boys somewhere a little closer to the front. And Nils Pollitt up to 90 has done some wonderful work here. And we're now going to have Wellens and Groschartner up to 87. Pollitt, try and protect a little bit. Just do what you can. Let's try and absolutely smash this right now. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we're setting the tempo, Louis Sahar. Don't you worry. We are absolutely flying on the Col d'Aspin already. 86 effort. Nils Pollitt, a great ride. Go protect our king, Boulderstone. And that poor breakaway are going to be absolutely decimated here. Let's go, boys. And Torito, even at this tempo, is surviving so easily. Where is Poggy? I don't see Pogacar right now. See further back. Oh, there he is in the World Champs jersey. I think we're going to have to go 72 effort with Torito, but look at this. 117 riders in the peloton. Use those gels. Wellens and Groschartner. Tingle Tangle Joe, watching the channel for a few years. Love your content, for real. Want to say thank you. Hey, appreciate the support. Wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So thank you very much for the support, guys. Tingle Tangle Joe, thank you for joining as a member. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. And hopefully you're going to enjoy us cooking up a beautiful victory after the Col de Tourmalet, as that effort should not have dropped. Not sure what happened there. Hopefully we can cook something up here today. First on the Col d'Aspin and then on the Col de Tourmalet. I will actually drop this to 82. Tota Moreira, welcome in. Top 3 on the tour. I would say Pogacar, Remco, Del Toro. No change. Yeah, Rupin, can we put the Caja Rural guys over the time limit here today? That would be epic. I would love to get Groschartner and Wellens over this climb, but they're both suffering massively. Can we do that? Vermeersch is gone. Oh, come on, Tim. Right, McNulty's going to have to do it. McNulty's going to have to do it. Survive, boys. McNulty up to 86 effort right now. Torito still surviving easily. Over the Cold Aspan, we're going to have under 90 riders, I hope, over the top. There is McNulty. Wonderful work, buddy. 55 effort, and we have 86 riders over the top of the Cold Aspan. The likes of Hagenez is gone. Groschartner is gone as well. But I'm happy with how the stage is going so far. I certainly am. I think we can get Groschartner back on. Let's try. Yeah, Louis Sahar, they will survive, of course. Let's just pause and see if Pogacar, there he is, right on the front for Caja Rural. Let's see if he has any teammates. Berwick is gone. We know Gaviria is gone. Molinar gone. Okay, João Nicolau. I think it's maybe it's Joel Nicolau. Oldani. Is Para here too? Yes, there are 3 riders. Oldani, Nicolau, and Para still working for Pogacar. Oi, oi, oi. Wow, that's a long username. Boldizar Josef Makos. I'm a Hungarian Eurosport with Morten Diener. In Hungarian Eurosport, Morten Diener said why they were talking about why Little Trek signed Felix Gal because he's at the Ayuso Skielmos level. Well, that's a fair point, but you know, there are 3 Grand Tours in a year. That's the first thing. So you just never know. You just never know. Could be a good signing. And to be fair, I think it would be a good signing. Anyway. Adam Yates, you protect Torito right now. Wellens, you chill. Groschartner is back. Try and get some water. We have 85 riders in this group. And guys, sorry if I missed some messages. I'm going to lock in right now for this section of the stage because the Col de Tourmalet is next. 7.4%, 17k. You know the climb. And this is hopefully where we can maybe drop Tadej Pogacar. Torito on a +4 day. We are all in for Isaac Del Toro here today. And I would absolutely love it if we could drop Tadej Pogacar. Salvo says, give them hell on the Tourmalet. This stage is for Torito. You absolutely know it. Yes, it is. You've nailed that one, my friends. I'm trying to work with Wellens right now on this flatter section. Groschartner, come on. Get to the front as well. Get to the front as well. Give them the water. Get to the front. And Groschartner is back again to do some work on the front. Lovely work. Wellens is gone. Groschartner with a really crucial pull right there. Okay, this is brilliant. And now Brandon McNulty immediately. 86 effort. Use that gel. We have Yates, Del Toro, and Abel Boulderstone right here. This could not be going any better so far. There are 76 riders left in the peloton, guys. And it's down to our tempo. Where is Tadej? There is Tadej Pogacar. Del Toro looking very, very comfy right now under this tempo of Brandon McNulty. Maybe we'll go 75. Would really rather not, but let's see how quickly we can whittle this down here. And you guys better know I'm going all in on the Tourmalet. I'm going all in on this climb right now. Brandon McNulty doing God's work on the front. Come on, come on. Mulberger as well. Is he going to Little Trek? He's a great rider. Really great rider. Victor Campenaerts is gone for Visma. McNulty almost done here. I would like to move up a little bit with Del Toro. Let's maybe go... Let's try and stay on 75. And we're soon going to have Abel Boulderstone protecting Isaac Del Toro. As finally McNulty is done. Yates comes to the front now. And we're coming to the steepest section of the Tourmalet right here. So Yates is going to go 88. We're going to have Del Toro up to 78 as well. 65 riders in this group. Come on, Adam. Up to 92. Let's go. We've got the energy for this. Let's go all in. DJ Lexu Alex. Hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining the stream today. Adam Yates with a absolutely gigantic pull here on the Col de Tourmalet. Boulderstone is almost gone. We're running out of domestiques here. But hopefully everyone is absolutely suffering. There's Remco. There's Vingegaard. Come on, Toro. There are 28 riders in this group. Adam Yates is pretty much done. And this is the moment. This is the moment, surely. This has to be the moment. Boulderstone with a final turn. And Isaac Del Toro attacking on the Col de Tourmalet. And Tadej Pogacar follows. The only man to follow Torito. And it's his former teammates. Tadej Pogacar, I don't believe it. Oh my word. 1k to go on the climb. 1.8k actually. Can we drop Tadej? I'm going to kick again. I'm going to kick again. And Tadej responds. Oh my word. What a battle on the Tourmalet. Del Toro versus Pogacar. We still have 14 riders in this group right behind. We're going to push over the top though. And Del Toro with Tadej Pogacar. Wow. Pogacar is absolutely locked to the wheel of Del Toro. As you say, Rupin. Wow. What a ride by Poggy. We still have 11 riders in this group behind. Carapaz, Bernal, Johannesson, Riccitello, Martinez, Lipovitz is gone, Aronsman. Okay, some really good riders are dropped here. But what do we do here? Because that group are definitely coming back on. Don't really want Poggy on my wheel the entire way down this descent. If he works with me, that would be cool. Little kick. We'll try a little kick here. But we need to recover for that final section. So I'm going to just chill on 55. This group are coming back. We have to accept that. Who's doing the work though? Matthew Riccitello, 66 downhill, buddy. Maybe he won't catch us. We need to recover. We need to recover. That's the key here. Poggy's not working with Del Toro. He's waiting for his teammates who are long gone. Ayuso doing some work as well. Aye. We're going to have to sit up. We're going to have to sit up and we're going to have to wait for the final here. I did everything to drop as many riders as I could on the Tourmalet and we still have 13 riders in this group. Wow. Who's gone though? Aronsman, Lipovitz. Jorgensen is gone. Okay, we've done some good work here on the Tourmalet. As you say, Rupin, Poggy would definitely be working in real life. I completely agree. So I'm just continuing on 50. We're going to recover full energy here. It's a 13 rider group at the head of the race. The goal is now to win the stage from a sprint, I guess. I'm not sure there's much more I can do. I'm going to try and mark Tadej, basically. Remco's in yellow. Let's see how this goes. It's not up to me to pull now. We'll grab some water quickly. Can we go on and win this stage? Ayuso, I think, working for Skelmos, which is interesting. And here we go. First attacks. First attacks. And it's Johannesson. Parapantra as well. Okay, I'm fine with Tobias going to win the stage. And Little Trek are going to do the work here. This is fine for me. This is fine for me. Parapantra and Tobias Holland Johannesson. Can Tobias win the stage? I think he's gone too early though. And I think this group could come back, but I think they're going to be cooked. So that's fine. Let's focus on Poggy. As you say, Louis Sahar, go on Tobias. Tobias is 52 seconds right now. Ayuso on the move. There goes Poggy. There goes Poggy. I have to respond. I have to respond. Tadej Pogacar with a massive, massive move. And we are going to catch Tadej. We're just about going to catch Tadej. And this is really interesting right now. 7 riders now in this group. Vingegaard and Remco follows. But Tadej, if you're attacking, I'm not working with you. I am literally doing no work with Tadej Pogacar. And it's 1 minute to Tobias Johannesson. Tobias could win the stage. But I have to stay so locked in on the wheel of Tadej Pogacar as we have a huge game freeze. Like, we need to recover some energy. We absolutely need to recover some energy. Let's just pause this. The gap is 1 minute 20 to Tobias Johannesson. Is Tobias going to win the stage? Lipovitz group are gone, by the way. Oh, I just need to lock in. Let's zoom in. Let's lock in on Tadej Pogacar. There he is. So what I sometimes do, I like to play the game at ×1 speed without pausing usually. I found it helpful during the stream to explain stuff as it's going on, but I keep this tab open, and as soon as Pogacar attacks, I see it, basically. There's Remco. And there's Pogacar. I'd love to get to the wheel of Poggy. Can I move past Remco? Oi, 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 oi. We'll work our way up. 92. Attack de Juan Ayuso. Pogacar on the wheel, and we are so strong. We are unbelievably strong here. There goes Pogacar. There goes Pogacar. I'm going to go 93. Going to try and claw my way back on 92 effort. There's Pidcock in the wheel now. And Pogacar is caught again. Sexas counters. It's all over the road here. I need to bridge. I need to be in that group. And Del Toro is suffering. Oh, no. 5k to go. Pogacar is clear. So is Sexas. So is Remco. Jonas is with us. I'm with bloody Jonas Vingegaard. Tobias is going to be caught. Del Toro trying to get to the wheel with everything we have, but we have nothing left. Oh my word. How has this happened? But finally, Pogacar is going to be caught. There you go. We catch Tadej Pogacar. We're in a group of 8 riders at the front right now. Can we win this stage in a sprint? There goes Skelmos. Oh, this is so tense. There goes Sexas. I don't care. There's Pogacar. I'm going to jump in Pogacar's wheel, trying to mark him out. Let's get to the wheel. I'm staying in Pogacar's wheel. 1.6k to go. Can we win this stage? Under the Flamme Rouge. I'm still on Pogacar's wheel. 800 meters. It's such a cagey finale. I'm going to go right now. There's Remco. Can we come round? And Skelmos is going to win this stage. Pogacar second place. And even on this +3 day, I couldn't beat Tadej Pogacar. Isaac Del Toro 5th place. We have a really selective group in the end. What a stage that turned out to be. Johannesson caught in the end. Same with Ayuso. Lipovic losing over 2 minutes. And like you say, Rupin, we only lose 6 bonus seconds to Tadej Pogacar. But I really hope to gain time on him today. At least in a sprint. At least for morale, you know. But even riding for Caja Rural, this guy is literally unbelievable. Crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Louis Sahar, you zoom in and out. You hold Alt on your keyboard and you scroll on your mouse to zoom in and out. Let's go to the back of this race. Let's see who's at risk. I tried everything there, guys. We were clear with Pogacar on top of the Tourmalet, but there's nothing we can do against Tadej Pogacar again. Let's see if everyone makes the time limit. I think they will. Yeah, Matt Scanter's going to make the time limit. Ay, 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 ay. What a stage it turned out to be, but Pogacar in that Caja Rural World Champs jersey, he's just so damn good. But Matthias Skelmos wins a very cagey finale. Really difficult finale without teammates, I have to say. And that's the group. 9 riders at the front. Pidcock in there. Bernal in there. A few surprises. Lipovic and Martinez not in there. But it's all of the big dogs at the front. Asco maybe left it a little late on the Tourmalet. I felt like I used my teammates. I felt like I judged that climb pretty well. Maybe though. Maybe you're right. I left it too late. Florian, next stream I think will be on Thursday. I'll get to that in a moment. Remco Evenepoel still in the yellow jersey. Pogacar in 5th place now. And the GC really coming to life now at this Tour de France, isn't it? And we're in polka dots as well with Torito. You love to see it. Let's just do a little recap then. Let's do a recap of the standings. Matthias Skelmoser winning stage 6 after the Tourmalet and the Col d'Aspin. Apparently, he's Little Trek's leader, ahead of Ayuso. Interesting. But yeah, Del Toro 5th place. And this is the group. Pogacar, Sexas, Remco, Del Toro, Pidcock, Bernal, Jonas Vingegaard, and Richard Carapaz. One of those riders is surely going to win this Tour de France. Remco Evenepoel, though, 12 seconds clear in the yellow jersey of Isaac Del Toro. And we still have 48 seconds on Tadej Pogacar. We had just over 1 minute after the team time trial, so it's not moved too much. But Pogacar already up to 5th place despite riding for Caja Rural. So yeah, this is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy at all. Skelmo's looking very good, by the way. And I have to say, Sexas as well has looked so strong at this race so far. In the green jersey, that is being owned by, of course, Tadej Pogacar. He's literally ridiculous. But we hold polka dots with Del Toro after crossing the Tourmalet first. Maybe we can win this jersey. And I hope to win the white jersey. It's an epic battle between Sexas and Del Toro in real life. And imagine if we have the same battle in this save. But maybe for the yellow jersey as well. I don't know. We're 7th place in the team classification. And Caja Rural are 13th place despite having Pogacar. That just shows how bad those guys are. I mean, let's look at Caja Rural on this stage. Let's go here. So Pogacar finished 2nd, and then they had Oldani, to be fair, at 13 minutes. But look how far these guys were behind. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Anyway, I've loved this start to this race. I've no idea how it's going to go. We've kind of played our card a little bit and lost a few riders. Adam Yates, we're going to have to try and jump back up via a breakaway maybe. He's now at 10 minutes already. So we've kind of lost all our secondary leaders. But the plan was also the plan was always for Del Toro, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. But that was a really fun start to this race. Really fun. I've enjoyed this very much. Slavo, thank you very much. Have a great night. Thanks for joining. And breakaway quiz. Do I only post PCM videos? I saw the last vid, but other than that, it's mostly PCM. Well, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Definitely something I want to do more of, more real life videos, going to races, just like me trying to get fit as well. I'm currently training for, I'm going to train for a marathon next year. But yeah, I just want to make more videos around my life and stuff going on. So yeah, I also want to do a few other games as well. So it's currently PCM only with a bit of Tour de France, but I definitely want to expand a little bit, let's say. So yeah, that's the current state of affairs. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this stream. Like I said, this will be kind of cut down into a video, maybe with the other streams of this race on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. And yeah, it's quite late now. Not sure the exact time, but yeah, we're in a good position in this race. Del Toro's 2nd place. Remco is so strong as well. With the upgrades I gave to Remco, stamina, resistance, recovery, mountain, this man is a genuine contender for the yellow jersey. So yeah, we can't rule out Remco Evenepoel. I hope you guys were enjoying. We're going to do the next stream, I think, on Thursday. So stick around for that. Might be a little earlier in the day, maybe like an early evening stream. Like I said, I've got my brother over for the next few days. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And catch you guys soon. Have a good one. Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining.